Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is the watch-along for West Ham United versus Newcastle United. Newcastle United are looking for 4 straight wins in the Premier League, and if they do so, they could move up as high as 15th in the Premier League. This is what we're talking about, Steve. Good morning to you, Steve.
Morning.
Good morning, America. That's what we'll go with. Good morning, America. But Steve, you've got the lucky shirt on. You're drinking the lucky drink. Tell the viewers what you're doing this morning.
Just waking up, watching some Newcastle. This has always been my favorite kickoff time, the 7:30 games, because I love just getting up early, and it's every Saturday. They've got a 7:30 game on, and there have been some really, really good ones. Not just Newcastle, but just I don't know, something about 7:30 kickoffs. They just kind of hit different. So that's where I'm at. So I'm just chilling. I'm excited, but
very excited. Well, let's get the team news straight away, Steve, because there is some massive team news. A lot of people have already got it in the comments. As you can see there, Martin Dubravka, of course, is in goal. Emil Kraft keeps his place at right back following Kieran Trippier's injury, who had a successful operation yesterday. Fabian Schär and Dan Burn continue as centre-half. Jamal Lascelles on the bench. Matt Targett is in at left-back after being ineligible last week against Aston Villa. John Joshua takes the captain's armband from Kieran Trippier, and of course, also we mentioned Jamal Lascelles on the bench. Joe Willock keeps his place. Joe Linton stays in the midfield 3. Ryan Fraser on one side. Chris Wood up top. And no, it's not Alan Saint-Maximin. It is Jacob Murphy. Alan Saint-Maximin does have a calf injury that could potentially keep him out for 2 to 3 weeks. Steve, Alan Saint-Maximin not involved whatsoever is massive for West Ham, because they'll be buzzing about that. But from a Newcastle point of view, that's a real big miss.
It is. And you know what? People have given him criticism, and in my opinion, rightfully so, because sometimes this year he hasn't been at the level that we need him to be at, but it's been a different story the past few games. He's starting to be more direct. He's looking to pass a bit more, get his head up and look around the field. So I'm definitely bummed out about that. That came as I was up at like 5 and I got that news and I'm like, damn it. So we're already missing Wilson and then ASM too. So a lot is going to be asked of Jacob Murphy and Fraser. It's a bummer. We're going to be missing our magical Frenchman for sure.
We really are. Get your comments in. Are you happy that Jacob Murphy is the man replacing Alan Saint-Maximin? Would you have wanted Bruno Guimaraes to start because the substitutes are in as well? Carl Darlow, Paul Dunnett, Jamal Lascelles, Federico Fernandez, Lucas de Ball, Miguel Almiron, Sean Longstaff, Bruno Guimaraes, and Dwight Gale. So it's a stronger bench. Obviously, no Saint-Maximin, no Wilson, Trippier. 3 massive misses for Newcastle, but a big chance for Jacob Murphy. Do you think that Eddie Howe, Steve, has gone for somebody very similar in terms of, Murphy has got that pace, maybe not as skillful as Saint-Maximin, but it's not too different. Obviously, the quality is a little bit different, but it's not too different in terms of personnel.
Kieran? Obviously, Jacob Murphy, the thing about him is that obviously he's not the same class as ASM, not at all, really. But I feel at times this year he's shown that he can be direct. He definitely is a much more simpler winger than ASM. Like he doesn't have flicks and tricks and all that, but he plays for the badge, plays for the shirt. He's missed a few obvious chances this year, that must be said, but that's what we got to go with. We got to go with Jacob Murphy. What about you, Kieran? How do you feel about it?
In my opinion, Bruno should have started.
Me too.
But obviously Jacob is okay. He isn't much of a threat as what Alan is, but
right,
he's still a player.
Mm-hmm.
But Kieran, is there not a case of Miguel Almiron potentially getting a start today?
I feel like possibly, because Miggy's been fighting for his place. I'll just have a look at the team sheet right now.
Right. Yeah, I can pull it up for you. It's right there.
Yeah, so basically, the more I look at it, you could possibly bring off Willock or Joe Linton and possibly swap one of them for Miggy. Although, in fairness,
I was just going to say that because obviously Joe Linton and Joe Willock have been so in form. I'm just thinking, in particular, in that position, on that left-hand side, could Miggy have done okay on that left-hand side? I know we could probably prefer him in the centre, but on the balance of things, he's not a bad option to have on that left-hand side.
That's true. Some comments here. Sunshine bet Jacob. I'm assuming Jacob Murphy is aggressive on attack, decent at set piece. Yeah.
Fair point.
Edna and Ali, injuries are coming in real fast. Might get another few today. Hopefully not. And I do got to quickly shout out a new member, Michael Marsden. Thank you so much for becoming a member, man. Appreciate it. Lots of benefits with becoming a member on Newcastle Fans TV. You want to elaborate a little more, Johnny?
Yeah, it's obviously a huge game today with the team news as well. I think obviously no saint-maximin is massive, of course it is. It's absolutely huge. But this West Ham side in particular, it's for me, for this West Ham side, it's beatable. It really is beatable.
Yeah.
They've only won one in the last four. Obviously, they've had a fantastic season so far. They're sitting in 5th place. You know, they're doing a really, really good job. But obviously, with everything that's been going on off the pitch in terms of West Ham and Kurt Zouma, it obviously has affected them to an extent on the pitch because obviously only one win against Watford. I've actually got Eddie Howe on my screen now, so I've got the subtitles in, so I'll see what he's been saying about Alan Saint-Maximin as it goes along. So I hope, Steve, if you can take it from here, just so I can hear what Eddie Howe was trying to say.
Right. Stuart Gatsy, one of our members too. What's been going on with Miggy Almiron? Worse than Murphy? I don't think he's played as well as Jacob Murphy, to be fair. I think that's the correct decision. Adnan Ali, Eddie doesn't rate Bruno. I don't know about that. I don't know about he doesn't rate him. I think he wants to just keep the morale of the squad because it is a difficult choice. Like when you win, bring out a midfielder that was part of that winning performance. I get that. I just don't think we have the luxury to have our £40 million marquee signing from Lyon sit on the bench for all these games until it costs us 3 points or a point. But we'll see. Like I said last week, or not last week, sorry. It was last Sunday. Hopefully Eddie Howe's got something big planned for us. So now let's look at West Ham's lineup.
I've just looked. It's actually a meh team.
Still
obviously playing the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, I still think it's a very, very good team, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I mean, Łukasz Fabianski in goal. Fabianski. Polish goalkeeper. Ryan Fredericks at right back. Craig Dawson, cat abuser. Aaron Cresswell.
I know that was going to be mentioned.
Declan Rice and Souček, one of the best midfield two in the Prem and arguably in Europe. Souček and Rice. Jared Bowen's been in red hot form, so he'll start on the right. Saeed Benrahma on the left. Pablo Fornals through the as a number 10 center attacking midfield, and then Mikel Antonio up top. The subs, we've got Alphonse Areola, Alès, Issa Diop, Johnson, Mark Noble, Alex Kral, Chesters, Nikola Vlasic, and Andrei Yarmolenko. What do you guys make of this side for West Ham?
I think that West Ham, it's just before I quickly go on to West Ham, Saint-Maximin got a bit of a knock against Aston Villa. That's why he's not involved today.
Right.
Hasn't put a time scale on it, but people are saying 2 to 3 weeks. But obviously Brentford next week, and then Brighton the week after. He won him before that Brighton game for sure. But just going back onto West Ham, look, it's a strong team, but there's no Soufal, which is obviously a bonus. Ryan Fredericks coming. He hasn't played a lot of football for West Ham this season. Yeah. Has been a settled back four for West Ham with Cresswell, Zouma, Dawson, and Soufal. So there's a slight difference there. Rice and Souček are, I think, almost a dream partnership to have in the central midfield. They really complement each other very, very well. Declan Rice has obviously been a standout player for West Ham this season. Obviously, he potentially could be getting a bigger move at the end of the year. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But
Yeah.
Jared Bowen's been absolutely incredible for West Ham this season. He should be on the getting an England call in the next few weeks.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
he'll be fantastic. Ben Ron has got loads of tricks and skills for. Niles is consistent. Of course, normally it's Lanzini, but he's out injured. And then you've got Mikel Antonio, who's pretty much only West Ham's out-and-out striker in their squad at the minute. They do rely on him a lot. Obviously, they play him in Premier League games. They don't really like playing him in the Europa League or FA Cup or anything like that because obviously the Premier League is the bread and butter. And if West Ham want to finish in the top 4 this season, which isn't, again, very realistic considering that where they sit right now, that he's got to be playing Premier League games. And he scored a couple of goals against Newcastle on the first day of the season. But strong team. Nothing that's unexpected, but going to be tough. But there's definitely weaknesses in that West Ham side.
I would say for weaknesses, it would be, if I really think about it, I mean, Souček and Rice, definitely not. Antonio, definitely not. I would say probably Ryan Fredericks, just because he hasn't played as much, because they do rely on Vladimir Sufal as their right back. I would target Fredericks, and I don't know. There aren't too many weaknesses with this team, to be honest. I just feel like
Cresswell's very good going forward, so he's going to leave opportunities, and that's where Jacob Murphy's got to use that to his advantage.
Absolutely. And then I wanted to show you guys something else here. So we've got let's see. Let me share.
In fairness, if you look at the team, Murphy is on the same side as Bowen, so maybe Murphy can work some magic and keep him under no circumstances of getting the ball.
Right. All right. So we've got some Google facts here, some insights. Following their 4-2 win on the opening weekend, West Ham are looking to complete the Premier League double over Newcastle for just the 3rd time, previously doing so in 98, 99, and 2018-19. Newcastle have won their last 2 Premier League away games against West Ham. They've never won 3 consecutive visits to the Hammers in their league history.
Let's change that.
Yeah. Against no side have Newcastle United won more Premier League away games than they have against West Ham, 10. So that's pretty encouraging, to be fair. West Ham has scored. Yeah. West Ham has scored at least once in all 12 of their Premier League home games this season, the best such 100% record in the competition this term. And I think West Ham will score at least one today, so I expect that record to stay intact. The Hammers have both scored and conceded in 16 Premier League games this season, with no side doing so more often. So both teams to score looks likely. If you're going to put a bet on, I would look at that, and I might, to be honest. Newcastle have won at least each of their last 3 Premier League games, moving themselves 4 points clear of the relegation zone. They last won 4 consecutive league games back in April 2018. Wow.
Murphy's going to get. I'm just looking at the how the BT have decided to put it on the screen, and Murphy's going to be tackling Ben Rama and Cresswell. Rice is going to have to do a lot of chasing just to obviously stay in position. He's going to be a bit more restrictive in that sense. But for Newcastle, one of the biggest improvements from Newcastle has been defence. Now this defence obviously is a lot different from the last couple of games. You've got Emil Kraft on the right back, who I would say he was a bit fortunate, or very fortunate rather, to get away with Aston Villa not scoring last week.
Yeah,
he was out of position and there was a bit of a weakness. But Matt Target come back in. Javier Manquillo, I thought he was solid. I thought he was solid on his debut against Everton. So, and if he can stay fit, Matt Target, he's going to have a run of games. He's going to be the left back from now at the end of the season. So, look, we've got to be able to take advantage of this today, because we've got a good record against West Ham, genuinely.
Especially away from home. 10 wins more than any other Premier League side we've come up against.
Yeah, it was funny you were mentioning before about how West Ham in terms of the betting, obviously both teams to score. I was looking at this one with some betting, some of bookmakers, and Newcastle are 4-1 to beat West Ham today. I've never ever seen odds like that where Newcastle are 4-1 to beat West Ham. No disrespect to West Ham, but never in my wildest dreams would I'd ever see would be 4-1 on 4-1 against rather. But
right,
going to be interesting.
What are your predictions, guys? I'll start off with you, Johnny, because I still got to make up my mind. To be fair,
look, I'd take a point right now. If someone's offering me a point, I would take it. But we've got momentum. We'll be confident. West Ham will be looking at this game thinking we've got to win this game because they'll be thinking at home to a team that's just out the bottom three. We need to be winning. I think it's going to be tough, but I'm going to go 1-1. I think Newcastle can get a point. I think they've got to be strong defensively. I think Dan Burn, Fabian Schär have got to be leaders out there. Matt Target, Emil Kraft, you've got to do your jobs. Get the blocks in. Don't let it make it too easy. But look, I'm going to go 1-1.
Kieran, what about you? I think I'm
going to be ballsy. I'm going to say a 3-2 win to us.
I've seen that before. Christian Atsu scoring as well. Remember that day?
Yeah. Now, I was originally going to say this man to get a brace, but yeah, I saw the news he wasn't going to be there. So, yeah, to be honest, I feel like, if Willock gets off and running, he'll score the day.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's a big definite. Yeah, that's a big definite. And I'll let Bowen score, but we'll get the win. So let's hope for the best. Okay, I won't.
I think I'm gonna actually go with. Let me think here. I'm gonna go. 2-1 Newcastle.
Let's go.
I just think that West Ham have dropped stupid points at home to inferior teams of recent.
In fairness, if you look at the Leeds game where they lost 3-2, Leeds were all over them.
Yeah,
like they wouldn't give them a breath of fresh air with the ball. Like Jack Harrison was all over the place.
Yeah.
Then Leeds are at home to us. We come along and just get out of here.
Right.
It's going to be interesting because, like I say, all the pressure's on West Ham. There's not really a pressure on Newcastle today because Newcastle have taken 10 points from the last 4 games, 11 from the last 5. And then you look at who the teams above us, below us rather. You look at the 3 teams below us. Who have they got? Like Norwich, Liverpool away. Liverpool, I would say, comfortably will win that game. But again, I can't see Norwich winning that game.
Aston Villa, Watford.
Yeah, Aston Villa. Look, I don't think Villa will be that bad as they were last week against Newcastle. I think Villa at home in front of their fans. They've still got a very good squad, and Watford can't buy a win for love nor money. I'm not necessarily. I'm not looking at and thinking, right, can these teams win today? I was thinking if Newcastle can get a draw, it kind of matches. I don't see Watford winning today, and I don't see Norwich winning today. The only one that I've got a slight niggle, and that's like worry, is Burnley, because Burnley have got an okay record at Brighton. It wouldn't surprise me.
I think that'll be 1-1. But Brighton and Burnley will be 1-1.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Burnley could potentially get something today, and if that's the case, if we can match it and get a draw today, it doesn't make a difference. Burnley have
keep the distance, 4 points.
Yeah, Burnley have got to win games. Burnley, like I said, I think Burnley. How many points are they behind us now? They're 7 points behind.
They are. I'll have a look. They are 7 points behind us. If we win today, we're 10 points away from rock bottom.
Yeah, that's huge. It's huge. But the thing is, I look at today, if we win today, we're in that little cluster. If you're Brentford, you're Leeds. I know we're a point off Everton, so we'd be above Everton. We'd be above Leeds if we win today. So I kind of see us a bit more comfortable. I feel like I know Brentford is struggling, but Brentford got the points, haven't they?
The thing is, obviously, if we win today, we go 15th. That puts us on joint points with Brentford. We play Brentford next.
Huge game.
Cal's asks, where can I buy the top left?
Is he talking about this?
I don't. It's either I don't know. I think top left purple. I got this on eBay, so that's where I got it.
I got this for Christmas.
Nice. Afternoon, lads, from Aaron Taylor. We've won 3 out of the last 4 away to West Ham. Fantasy getting at least a point today. That's also why I'm going to go with a Newcastle win, 2-1. I think both teams will score, but we do have a good record. away to West Ham. So I think
we've got to keep Bowen quiet today.
Yeah,
he finds little
do
spaces.
what we did against Villa with Coutinho. Just not get him a sniff of the ball. Because we did that with Ronaldo as well at Man United.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. So if we can keep Ben Rama especially quiet and Jared Bowen, and we can handle the physicality and the movement of Mikel Antonio, very good player. I think that we can win it, and I think Dan Burn. I mean, that's a huge one. Trippier,
burn, baby, burn.
Not Trippier, Target. Sorry, our left back. I think he did superb against Everton. So I think I'm gonna go 2-1. I put 15 on it. I could win 82. So I think those. I agree with you, Johnny. I think the odds for Newcastle beating West Ham are a bit generous. I think West Ham are favorites for this game.
In fairness,
but if you look at the not that heavy.
If you look at the predictions that people have put out, it's actually a 56-36 for West Ham to win, and 8% say a draw.
It could be a draw too. I would be a little bit happier with 3 points than one, obviously, but a point away to West Ham, who are 5th in the league and they're fighting for a Champions League spot. That would be a good result if we could get a draw.
In fairness,
3 straight wins. So,
in fairness, it was only a 56-37 prediction when we played Villa.
Yeah,
with a 7% saying draw.
Yeah,
and
it's interesting.
Walk them off the park.
It's interesting today because obviously, it's like I said, I'm just looking at live shots now. It's absolutely chucking it down in London as well. Like I say, it's brighter up north. They always say it's brighter up north in Newcastle. I'm looking outside the window now. Yeah. It's not raining. It's not sunny, but it's probably 1 degree warmer than it is in London. Lee's going to be
over here in Scotland.
The videos as well. I can imagine. Lee's going to be Lee's at the London Stadium as well today. He's going to do some videos later on as well. So that'll be, make sure you stick tuned for that. And there's Agreement and Mullen show next week as well. I'm sure you've just seen the one with Schaefer Bates, which was fantastic.
Yeah, impersonator, yeah.
Just had a little message this morning.
I didn't know he was a Newcastle fan.
Who's Schaefer Bates? No, well, nor did I, to be fair. But yeah, he's a big Newcastle fan from Wales. It was his granddad that got him into it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Just looking at the table there, West Ham win today. They're going to the top 4. It's actually a really interesting battle because Arsenal have got games in hand, Spurs have got games in hand, Wolves have got games in hand for the Champions League. I'd love to see West Ham in the Champions League. I think they probably deserve it for the last 2 years, but
West Ham or Wolves, to be fair, I think both of them will end up finishing above Man United. To be honest,
I think Man United are a shambles.
They are
100%.
And Declan Rice wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Sam West, it's snowing in West Yorkshire. Damn. Colin David, a draw is really possible and a win not out of the question if we dig in with 101% work rate like we did against Everton, not letting them time on the ball.
Well, a really interesting point about taking chances today. We need goals today. Chris Wood has got a fantastic record against West Ham, 7-9. So that's really, really encouraging. I think set pieces will be crucial for Newcastle again. Again, we haven't got obviously Kieran Trippier, but you've still got John Joe Shelby, who on his day can put in a good set piece as well. Matt Targett from the left hand side, I'd like to see how he gets on from that left hand side.
Say like in the second half, we sub on Jamal Lascelles. Just get Lascelles to just absolutely drop Jared Bowen like what he did to Andros Townsend against Everton.
Right.
Just boom. Get down.
Here's the real question, guys. Do you think we're gonna score another free kick goal today to make it 4 straight?
If we do, it's never happened in Premier League history, apparently.
I don't think we will today, but still possible.
You're too pessimistic, Steve. Come on, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I hope so.
Kieran, which part of Scotland are you from? Which part of Scotland are you from?
Just outside Edinburgh.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We got a Scottish team, or is it just Newcastle?
I've got Heart and Midlothian. That's like
Hearts.
Yeah. Yeah, Hearts and Midlothian.
Doing
My brother's actually going to the game. My brother's actually going to the away game today.
Nice.
Down in Perth.
Did you bet the odds? Yeah, Senshi, I took Newcastle to win. $15 could win 82. So
let's get him that $82. Come on.
I know, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Anyone know if Fraser's in the starting 11? Yes, he is.
Yes. He's on the right.
Come on, West Ham.
How long do we think Bruno will get today?
More time. Like, he can't get. This can't be the third game in a row that he's only getting on for the last 6 minutes.
Yeah, true.
We'll see. I wonder how many times Kurt Zuma's going to get booed today.
Boo.
I heard a rumor that some apparently they were going to meow every time Kurt Zuma touched the ball.
Meow. Honestly.
No.
Be interesting. Minutes
I'd
away.
give the bloke at least 20 minutes talking about Bruno, I think. Yeah, you got to give Bruno some game time. I mean, it depends on the situation. If we're 2 or 3-0 down or something like that, and our midfield's just getting
30 seconds, boys, till kick off.
Oh yeah.
Got the third kit on today as well. I love the third kit. I have to be
honest.
Big fan of the third kit.
I ordered mine, I think, a week and a half ago. I'm not sure how long it takes to get to the US, but I'm excited for that. If we win, we go 15th. That's true.
If just said before, Eddie Howe's last game against David Moyes, the manager, was West Ham versus Bournemouth. West Ham won by 4-0.
Yeah.
That bodes well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it's live.
He's kicked off yet, have you?
Let's hopefully get this.
Carl Stewart, the Sunderland fan, West Ham 3, Newcastle 0. I'm sure that's a completely unbiased opinion.
Do you know what it is?
How's League One looking?
Exactly. How is League One looking?
Yeah.
Sunderland fans have had a bit of a week, haven't they? Bloody hell.
Yeah.
When was
the last time you won 3 in a row?
Exactly. It'd be interesting to see if they even get the playoffs this year.
I know, right?
And we've kicked off. Come on, the boys.
Come on, the boys.
Almost kicked off for me. I'm probably 40 seconds behind. Vincent Francis, dirty Sunderland fans.
We've already wound up the West Ham fans. We've already switched ends at kickoff, so we're attacking the Newcastle fans first off.
Oh well.
Good to see you have the lucky Malibu out, Steve. Hey, absolutely, Adam. Absolutely, Adam.
Why are you drinking so early in the morning?
It's fun. Saturday tradition on sometimes.
Same on.
Come on, Joe. Big Joe.
Big Joe.
We're keeping the ball all right, aren't we? First minute. If we can do this for another 89, that'd be all right.
Just not let them have that.
Yeah.
It's just world record. Most possession of the ball, 89 minutes.
All these fucking bubbles in the way.
I'm just taking them in the marks.
Okay.
The hard scheme.
Okay.
His sister's staying here, so
Okay.
the door.
Okay. All right, Dad.
Come on, Willard. Come on.
Share with a long ball looking for Chris Wood, but Zuma just about deals with it. So hold on a second.
Hold on a minute.
Nick it off him. Good
Ali Merez, what are your predictions for this game? I've got 2-1. Johnny, you went with 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1 today. I think it'll be a tough game, but I'll take a point today because someone's offering me.
Right.
Free kick to Newcastle here.
Antonio's not in form with only 2 goals in 16, so he's a decoy. Bowen, maybe we get a Wood set piece, break the tune made in that, yeah? Paul, ASM is not playing. He's not in the squad. He's injured with
sadly.
Shaw with a long ball. No one's really dealt with it. Joe Linton might. Yeah, oh no! Oh, he missed.
What just happened?
With a long free kick floated in the box. No one dealt with it. And Declan Rice doesn't deal with it. What a save from Fabianski. That's why. Oh, does it push his hand?
To me, Fabianski's still an underrated keeper.
Oh, it's a wonderful save from Fabianski. How has he saved that? What a chance, though. Declan Rice has got away with murder. Corner Newcastle, play it short.
Come on, boys.
Looks for Joe Linton at the back post. Oh, Murphy! No, shoot!
Come on.
I haven't even seen the Joe chance.
It's not even been 5 minutes and we're already on the attack.
Oh my God, that Fabianski save is class. Jesus Christ.
Joe Linton with the header comes back to Jacob Murphy, who's blocked, and it comes back out to Joe Willock, and his shot's deflected over. Oh, Newcastle so unlucky not to be 1-0 up. Three hot big chances. I've only played 3 minutes. Another corner for Newcastle. Fraser.
You know what? On that first Joe Linton chance, I give him a lot of credit because not only he actually got kicked in the leg, and in midair, and still managed to like find his feet. So that was actually pretty damn impressive, to be fair. Because a lot of times when Joe Linton gets in the box, he just
another corner for Newcastle, I think. Yeah, it's another corner for Newcastle, but.
Oh, come on, try the magic again, boys. Come on.
No, it's not. No, it's not a corner. Sorry to throw in. I thought about it for a corner. It looks like it's going to be a long throw from Emil Kraft. Oh, my God. What a start for Newcastle. Just need to get a goal. That'd be good. We could just get a goal now.
Ali Mahrez, Newcastle are doing really good since they made all the signings, yeah?
Yeah.
Here we go. Long
That's why we made them.
Emil Kraft. Cleared away by West Ham. But it's actually a foul throw from Emil Kraft. Well, that bodes well. How has he done that? He's a professional footballer. How can you have a foul throw? Dear me. I can just. Do you want to? I'll let you into a little secret. Sam Milner's watching the Newcastle game today, but it's his young lad's Charlie's birthday party. I think it's his birthday tomorrow. Right. So he's got a house full of kids this afternoon. Aww. So that's why he's not on the watch along today. So he'll be trying to keep his emotions in check while making sure 11 5-year-olds are all behaving themselves. Or 5-year-olds got any toes.
I couldn't do that. So props to him.
Big opportunity from Joe Linton though in that first real effort, wasn't it, Kieran? He's got. I think he's a bit unlucky, but part of me thinks he should go down. Declan Rice gets a bit of contact on him, doesn't he?
Yeah. But everyone was expecting West Ham to run over us, like straight off the bat. We've just continue. Everyone's just like, wait, hold on a minute. Everyone's just like, wait, hold on a minute. What's this?
Yeah,
it would have been so jammy if we'd have actually just scored.
The thing is, as well, what I'm liking is we've got 2 centre halves that can actually play football out in the back and very comfortable with the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo.
But good start, really encouraging start for Newcastle.
100%.
Dan Burn with the long ball looking for Chris Wood, but Dawson deals with it well. But Newcastle has still got possession in their own, in West Ham's half. But Newcastle are doing well. They're keeping the ball. They're frustrating West Ham. Really good first 6 minutes on the clock.
Adam Bell, what's the situation with Maxi?
Just a slight bump out for a few weeks.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Share with a long ball.
Yes, Bruce with the fun 88 turn. He didn't start the year. We gave up 4 twice.
Come on. Really, really encouraging. This really encouraging for Newcastle.
Had the majority of the possession through the first 6 minutes ish of the game.
76-23 for us. Whoa.
West Ham haven't had the ball in our half. Really at all?
That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to keep anyone away from
a high line. Yeah.
I bet you Declan Rice is actually happy because he's not getting played off the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
by
Being shared looking for that
Alan Saint-Maximin.
That target. Can you get the cross in? You can. Looking for Fraser. Well, it blocks off Wood.
Oh, Would you get out of the way?
I don't think it was going in, I have to be honest. But it's good play down the left-hand side. Murphy plays it forward to no, I don't think it's going in from Target's cross. Looking for Fraser at the back post. And yeah, it's going well wide. I think it's actually Joe Willock that hits it in the end, maybe. But
see, I told you, Joe Willock will get off and running. You'll score at some point.
It's true.
Newcastle starting really
He scored the last
well,
time we played them. He actually won it for us.
Yeah, look at Fabian Schär. What was that? Put Shelby in a lot differently, who did well to recover.
Hippie, good day, lads. Hope you're all well. Hope we nick a win today, 1-0. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Just
1-0 is lucky. 1-0 is lucky.
Yeah,
I'll just say that. $79 to 21%. That just tells you everything.
Yeah, but still 0-0 though.
I might even be able to cash out. I'm not saying I'm gonna cash out on my bet, but I think the odds have dropped dramatically, due to the start of the game. I took Newcastle odds at the decimal, so it's 5.5. So I put 15 times 5.5, 82.5. But check the odds right now. Newcastle's at 365.
Yeah, but still very early on. Like, obviously, Newcastle have started well, but it's still
That's
very
an
early
entire
on.
year.
Go on, Chris Wood. Oh no, he's giving a foul.
I got it.
If he didn't give the foul there, Fraser's through on goal and just been taken out.
Yeah.
He's been hitting the head a little bit. It's been given a foul because Chris Wood's shoved the defender in the back, but from that little flick on, is a foul. The little flick on, no, he doesn't actually get him in the head, but he does catch him, and I think catch him in the arm. It's a bit of a nasty one, really, but
yeah,
obviously the fouls are the first one. Hopefully he's okay because it looks like he's hit his shoulder a little bit. Is he okay? I hope he's all right. That was nasty. That looks nasty.
What's happening again?
Carry on. Basically, Woods won the flick on, but it's a foul. He's kind of shoved him in the back a little bit, and Fraser's just beaten Dawson, but Dawson's fouled, and obviously,
yeah,
I don't think it was intentional. But West Ham have got a chance here, playing the advantage. Ben Rama, in and out, but Dan Burn does really well. Newcastle clear, but yeah, Newcastle are doing okay. They're doing okay.
Yeah.
West Ham has sort of just about woken up, but again, I don't think it's the start that David Moyes would have liked to see from his West Ham side.
Well, that's the thing. Whenever West Ham lose games,
Ben Rama, Antonio. Great block from Matty Target. Got away with it, Emil.
So that's what we need. We need the new signings. Get into them.
Joe Linton, be careful. Not there.
Did you see
Joe Linton? Antonio cleared. Got to do so much better. Joe Linton's at fault there potentially with giving the ball away. Emil Cliff as well. It was a great block from Matt Target. Antonio was going to have a shot in the box there.
Yeah.
Did you see the clip after Trippier's celebration? Dan Burns just behind him and he's just looming over him. Like, ooh. Because the height of him is just scary. And then you see, Ryan Fraser just up. Just barely getting above him.
Oh, Shelby could be booked here, but Ben Rama's through for West Ham.
Imagine the voice JT999. Imagine trying to say 1-0 was a lucky win against Villa. We had Villa all over until we got a few injuries. That's true. No, we definitely earned those. We earned that win against Aston Villa, I think.
Aston Villa.
I'm just trying to think. Will John Joe Shelby get a yellow card here? Because it was a bit of a naughty challenge. But West Ham had just woken up a little bit. Newcastle putting a little couple of fouls there. So, but was it a handball from Matty Target? No, it wasn't. It was off his backside. So it should be absolutely fine. I hope John Joe Shelby hasn't been booked. I hope he's just getting a talking to. I don't think he has been good, which is good. Because he came in with a late challenge on that in the middle of the park. West Ham's certainly woken up. Emil Kraft needs to wake up. I don't think the free kick was there, mind like.
Oh boy.
Come on, the two. Come on.
I had Newcastle to beat Everton 3-1 and Newcastle to beat Villa 1-0. Ooh, voice JT 999. Good predictions. It's going to be 2-1 win today for Newcastle. I got the same thing, actually.
I didn't see that.
Hopefully you're spot on with that. That was a bum ball, not a handball.
A bum ball.
This is my first watch along of the season, Steve. So
yeah,
literally, like all the home games I can go to and the away games, I try to get to as many as I can. But goal kick to Newcastle.
Tell you what, guys, I think I got a bit too drunk. Not gonna lie, because
for Christ's sake, it's not even half time yet.
I know, and it's only 7:44 in the morning. Shit. Oh well. Oh well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god. Jesus.
You almost fell off your chair there, Steve.
Lewis Archibald away the tune.
Away.
Yeah.
Well done, Joe Linton, winning the ball back again.
West Ham aren't as effective at home as they are away. Bit of hope there. Exactly. The thing about West Ham is that I think they play extremely well against top sides, like sides that, they beat Chelsea 3-2, beat Liverpool, I believe, at home. I think that, they beat Man City on penalties in the Carabao Cup 0-0. So they've got some really impressive home results. But then again, at the same time, you've got like Leeds 3-2 loss at London Stadium. They lost to Southampton 3-2. Dinamo Zagreb also in the Europa League beat them 1-0 at home. So
the Leeds one was a poor game from West Ham because Leeds weren't playing well at all and were missing so many players, and West Ham just crumbled on the day.
Right.
Newcastle's got comfortable possession at the minute.
Mm-hmm. Shelby. Damn burn. Do it for the Cats.
Do it for the Cats. Come on. Oh, wait. No, it's actually... We shouldn't do it for the Cats because essentially the Cats are Sunderland. If you think about it.
Do it for Kurt.
Do it for...
Cat.
Do it for the innocent, poor Cats.
Yeah.
That are not in League One and can't win a game.
I know, right?
Right, so Emil Kraft has got a throw in here. All I want him to do is to make sure that he takes a proper throw in. And he doesn't give away a silly foul.
Exactly.
Come on, Emil. Let's sort this out.
Come on.
Yes, we've done better. We've done a little bit better. I wouldn't go as far as better. Oh, give over. It's never a foul. There'll be a lot of Man United fans, a lot of Arsenal fans, a lot of Tottenham fans and Wolves fans hoping that Newcastle can do them a favour today. If Newcastle can get a result.
Right. How the hell is it 15 minutes in already?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Amen, dude. Fuck yeah. Emil Kraft surely won a raffle to play for us. My God, he's a bomb scare.
He is.
When he plays for Sweden, though, he's pretty good. It's just weird. I don't know how the international game's a lot slower.
Yeah, they got to wasn't it the quarterfinals in the Euros?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
bit
they
of
did.
a poor ball.
Or was it the? Yeah, it was the quarterfinals.
They lose to Croatia or something like that. Not
Go
Croatia.
on, Jacob Murphy. Oh! Comes back out with Joe Linton on the edge of the box. Will he go for it? He will, and it will go right where the Newcastle fans are because that was a shocking effort.
How is Jacob Murphy?
Because that was shocking.
Life goals. How's Jacob Murphy slotted in so far?
He's done all right, I think.
He's done no bad.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the thing with Jacob Murphy, and it always will be, his end product. He needs to improve on that. And I'd like to be honest, I don't think he'll be at Newcastle next season.
Yeah.
But
Sadly, he is a homegrown boy.
Yeah.
Like, he's a fan.
Here's Willock on the ball. Gets to Jacob Murphy. I'm telling you what, we're getting in behind that defense. That's like
We still have most of the possession.
Yep.
The thing is, I call what we've got at the minute, I call it pointless possession. Because West Ham are very happy with Newcastle having it there. They're not bothered. And West Ham aren't going to waste energy. They're going to wait for Newcastle to do something. Like I say, it's possession, but it's pointless possession unless you do something with it.
Yeah.
I need something from somewhere.
Yeah.
Even just a penalty. Wouldn't mind that.
5 shots for Newcastle, 0 for West Ham. So that's at least we're trying. We're trying really damn hard. So
4-0's Antonio on the left-hand side, crossing it in, cleared away by Dan Burn. Back to Antonio, and cleared away by Joelinton. Oh,
We'll be back in a second,
ball
lads.
from
I'm going
Declan
to
Rice.
go for a bathroom break.
Jared Bowen, what a save from Dubravka, or might have hit the crossbar. Oh,
there's a shot for West Ham. Commentators purchase.
I'm going to go for a bathroom break. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
I think it's a hell of a
Antonio
save by Dubravka. It's Declan Rice with the crossfield ball, headed from Fredericks. Bowen with the chance. Does Dubravka get the tiniest tip onto the crossbar, or does it just hit the crossbar? No, it does. What a save. Big save by Dubravka.
I haven't seen it yet. Shit.
Is Kieran's mic still on like that? Because I can see it, hear an echo. Yes, no.
I'll put it on mute for a sec, yeah.
Corner to West Ham.
Oh my God.
Cleared away by Newcastle. Willock's doing well again. Well done, Joe Willock. Go on, that's a booking every day of the week.
Twice on Sunday.
Fredericks. Yes. You've heard me say that before, Steve, haven't you?
I have.
Willock's done really well. Fredericks knows what he's doing. Blocks him off. Yellow card. First booking of the game, I think. Will Newcastle go long, Steve, do you think? Do you think Newcastle will go long?
Wait, go long?
Well, they've gone short. The Shelby will go long.
Yeah.
Look at the share, but it's not the best clearance. Joe Linton crosses it in. Murphy's header cleared away, but not. That should have been so much better. Dan Dern again winning the header.
Chris wants Sully. Antonio has Shar in his pocket.
We can definitely get these on the set pieces, crosses, corners, just any sort of set plays. Newcastle can do really well here.
Yeah. Come on, Shelby. Come on.
I'm back.
Oh, Murphy. Damn it. What's going on, Q?
What's going on? We had any chances?
Not really.
We had a free kick and a couple of bit of head tennis, but just a proper chance again. David Moyes getting a bit frustrated watching his sides at the minute. I think.
He always
Eddie
gets
Howe
frustrated.
will be presently happy. I think Eddie Howe will be presently surprised.
Toon Army 89. Yes, ASM is injured.
Yeah, but it's not too much of a big injury. He's just yeah.
Keep the ball again. Shelby. You can just tell how much you miss your better players. Like,
yeah.
But saying that, go on, Chris Wood.
Go on, Chris.
Win the foul, Chris Wood. Crossed us in. That's a wonderful ball. That is a wonderful ball. Someone's got to go and attack that. That's so well played by Chris Wood.
I'm at 22-20. I haven't seen it yet.
We'd be up 2-0 by now if Kieran Trippier wasn't injured.
See, if I'm Jacob Murphy there, you've got to be going for that.
Did it look like it when you couldn't beat us in December talking to this freaking Mark Smith Man United fan?
Yeah.
Hey,
at least our club is in a crisis right now with our captain.
Man United are in a mess at the minute.
Yeah, at least we can back our captain.
They always will be under the Glazers. Glazers are fucking awful owners.
Do Glazers own something in America?
Yeah, Jay Glazer.
So.
Yeah, they're American. Yep.
No, what did they own? Like an NFL team in America or something? Like that?
Yeah, the Glazers own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right.
And it's the Arsenal owner that owns LA Rams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be the one in the Super Bowl money.
Are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers any good or not?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, they won the last year's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of American football, I have to be honest. Sorry, Steve.
I barely watch it in tennis. Sorry, Steve.
That's all right. No worries. The voice JT999 got a funny feeling Wood is going to score today. I hope you're right. Mark Smith, hopefully. I hate to tell you, buddy, but it's not looking like a 5-0 Hammers win.
Nah, especially since we have 64% of possession. So,
Fraser. Go on, Joe. See if we can do a little bit better this time. Murphy shot over the crossbar. Oh.
Adam Bell asks us, please sum up the first 25 minutes. Okay. I would say that we look like the team more in control of the game. We're not allowing much time for Jared Bowen to get on the ball. Antonio's trying to cause some chaos with the runs and stuff, but he hasn't been a factor in the game.
We've had to be 1-0 up, really.
Yeah.
2-0 up, put it that way. We had Trippier, he just scored both.
All right. Fraser, go.
Fraser, go.
Joe.
If I had summed the first 25 minutes up in a word, I would say encouraging.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would say encouraging. That's a great little turn. Great little turn. Go on, Willock. And again. Murphy in the box. Looking for Matty Target. Oh, just can't do anything going forward.
It's annoying.
Great. It's great play from Willock, to be fair. Like,
yeah.
Willock will score. I'm gonna stand with him this game, and he'll score at some point.
Steve, when you come to St. James's for a Newcastle game, when you're coming up for it,
I think next year probably. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Let's all go to the 9 and just have a drink.
Yeah.
Whoa. Shearer's one. Come on, boys. We're better than this.
Oh.
We're better than this.
Chris wants Sully. We get forward okay, but we're very blunt in the final third.
Yeah.
Tiger Seals need Bruno, need the spark. Absolutely.
Bruno will come in 65th minute.
Steve, I've never watched a lot of Lyon, and I know you obviously watch a lot of football. Would you say that Bruno Guimaraes would make an impact straight away in this team?
I would say so because, looking at the way he plays with Lyon is that he usually either plays as a center midfield or, CDM. He wins lots of fouls more than he concedes. He is a good injury record, nothing significant. Lots of touches in each and every game. So I think Ligue 1 is just as physical as the Prem, to be honest.
Yeah.
Quality, not exactly at the same level, but not as bad as people want to say it is.
Yeah. And he's an Olympic gold medalist.
What?
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
Foul. No way, man. I swear to God, referees are absolutely crap.
Do you think Newcastle will get Botman in the summer? I think it's between AC Milan and Newcastle.
We're still in a talk for Diego Carlos from Sevilla.
Yeah.
I would rather Botman because he's younger.
Me too.
Yeah.
I really would. It just depends what he wants, because obviously AC Milan are a massive football club, much bigger than Newcastle. I think we can all admit that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's just whether he thinks he can do better at Newcastle, if he can believe in the project. And that's what the owners have got to tell him. They said, look, we can't compete historically with AC Milan, and we're not going to. But what we can say to you is, look, this is what we want to achieve in the next 5 to 7 years. We want you to be a part of it, and you'll enjoy yourself, and you'll get paid well for doing it as well. So
yeah, here's 120 weekly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you like to say, I would imagine Maxi's probably the highest earner at the football club at the minute, or maybe Kieran Trippier. So he'd probably be on that sort of money.
Alan earns 83,000 a week. Kieran earns 100,000.
Yeah.
Which, in fairness, if Steve Bruce was still in charge, giving away those demands,
no.
Steve would just Steve would just be like, "Here you go. Here's 25,000 in a packet of crisps."
I know, right?
Do you know what it is? This is why I don't do watch-alongs. This is why I don't do watch-alongs. I get so emotionally involved.
Would PIF
you're a fan.
AC Milan and form an alliance affiliate deal to Newcastle? No, because I don't think so. I think PIF were interested in buying Inter Milan, but not AC Milan. But
yeah. Imagine having 2 football clubs under your.
Right.
Team's doing okay.
No. So, right,
just
how is that a foul? Give over, man. I'm sick of this one. Emil Cross being yellow carded.
How's the team doing in high lads? Says Mike Elliott, our member. Team's doing pretty good. We're hanging in there with West Ham, to be fair.
Maybe there's a yellow card, actually.
Belly 81. Why go to Milan to be part of history when you come to Newcastle and make history? Well, to be fair, AC Milan are doing very well for themselves. I think they've got some world class play. Teo Hernandez, I think, is a top 5 left back in the world, at least offensively speaking. I love Teo Hernandez. Franck Kessié, good midfielder. Tonali, Olivier Giroud, still banging in goals, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic still contributing. Rafael Leao too. I love Rafael Leao. One of my favorite players to watch, to be honest.
1-0. Craig Dawson. Really poor defending.
Yeah.
Really poor defending.
Oh, come on.
Free kick from Aaron Cresswell. And Craig Dawson with a free header. He's not going to miss from there. West Ham 1-0 up, and they don't deserve it, if I'm honest. But
they do deserve it in the sense that they took their chance and scored. So
bitterly disappointing. I'll say, is he offside? That's the only hope. I don't think he is. No, he's not. It's actually borderline appalling defending for Newcastle United. The fantastic delivery from Cresswell, but absolutely appalling defending. He has just ran straight through like a knife through butter with a free header and no chance for Dubravka.
Fuck me, dude.
That is absolutely shambolic defending. Shambolic. Eddie Howe looks absolutely dumbfounded, and I would as well. That is absolutely pathetic defending. That is. 1-0 West Ham. I'll tell you what, they haven't deserved it, but if you don't take your chances, you don't
ultimately deserve it.
Yeah, really poor defending from Newcastle.
Dubravka can do nothing about that.
They're certainly not out of it, but it's just absolutely shocking defending.
And again, West Ham score a goal at home. They're the only team in the Prem to do so. So
the important thing now for Newcastle is just to stay in the game until half-time now. We've got to just stay and regroup.
Yeah.
I think if West Ham
Mike, everyone thought Bruno would have started.
I gotta go to the bathroom so fucking bad. Jesus Christ. I gotta make it quick though. I don't want to miss a goal.
You'll be lucky.
Like I say, Kieran, you've seen the goal. It's so poor defending, isn't it?
Yeah. It's really weird because we still have most of the possession.
Like I say, I don't do it for the greatest of respect. You know, yes, Man City have a lot of possession most of the time, win games, but sometimes they,
fair point.
You've got the difference is you've got to use your possession wisely. Like I'm watching the goal again here, and who's marking him? No one's really marking him at all. They just let him kind of just run off him. It's really poor. Like, to be fair, like, it's a great ball from Cresswell. It really is. It's a fantastic ball. But why are we not even like it's zonal marking? But I've never been a fan of zonal marking. I'd rather you go man for man a little bit, especially for like the West Ham. They've got Dawson, they've got Zuma, they've got Declan Rice, they've got Antonio. There's 4 players that are brutes. It's really pathetic defending. But like I say, Crack giving such a poor free kick as well doesn't help.
Hey, it's 3-1, Steve.
It's 1-0. Nice try, Kieran.
Just trying to pull your spirits up.
Steve, can you change the score on the
Ah, shit, you're right. God damn it. I hate doing that one.
He hates doing it when it's not us.
Yeah. So we've got 10 minutes till half time here. I think Eddie Howe will be quite happy, but it's all ruined from that shocking bit of defending. It really is.
Yeah.
But hey ho, let's see if Newcastle can do something about it before half time. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I think Chris Wood needs to be more involved in this game. I think Fraser and Murphy are doing okay, but let's see what happens.
Right.
Craft again, Fornals. Should look for a shot here, blocked by Shelby.
I was actually just thinking this. Lewis, Kraft needs to go in the summer. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Murphy. Fraser down the left-hand side, crossing in, looking for Wood. Not really done anything there, Willick. Oh, the youngster was so lucky there. Wood was a little bit brave there, you know.
Yeah. Politically incorrect. Craig Dawson scored. Shit defending, but good delivery from Cresswell. Because captains are banned for us today, by the way.
John Jewell. Big John Jewell.
Krafts is seriously pissing me off. Now says NUFC swamp. Yeah, me too. They're targeting that right-hand side.
I will always remember Sam Milner saying that Daniel Kraft is our best right back in a back four. And I was like, I was just completely shocked and dumbfounded. Is he offside, Antonio? Well, he's not at the minute. Fucking hell, Joe Linton, well done. Can make them show a little bit of ambition going forward and actually doing something.
Yeah.
I hope people don't cite Wood in the comments too much because he is, like, as much as I want to get more involved in the game, he is feeding off scraps a little bit.
Yeah.
How much are you betting that West Ham are chanting "You're not singing anymore"?
Very highly. Well done, Matt Target. Come on, Willock. Started well today. Fraser's in a bit of space.
Good touch, Joe Linton. Just evaded. Fucking. Come on.
Just be a little bit quicker. Be a bit braver. Be a bit braver.
Don't think Chris Wood deserves to start. He does not get involved enough. I mean, Dwight Gale ain't going to do much better. Sorry. I don't know.
Yeah. That's a defender that scored.
Murphy on the edge of the box. Still Jacob Murphy. Crosses in and it's a corner to Newcastle.
Oh, come on, bring something from this corner.
Can you remember in the first game of the season, Jacob Murphy scored a header against West Ham?
Yeah.
Jacob Murphy scored a header.
Imagine if he does it again.
Yeah, that'd be good. Cue Jacob Murphy scoring a header on this corner.
Yeah.
The big guns are up. Come on, Matt Target at the set piece needs to be a good delivery.
At least Gale won't be as stuff as Wood.
Emil Kraft to Shelby. Is he gone? Is that not a penalty? Dan Burn, Murphy, Willock, blocked. Is that not a foul? I think Shelby was looking for it, to be fair, Mines, but don't know if VAR will really look at that, I'll be honest. But Target with another long ball. Looking for Wood. Zuma does well. And West Ham are blocked by Dan Burn. Come on, Newcastle. You're playing well. You deserve to be at least level at half time. Some stupidity defending.
How is it we can slap the nail in the coffin and just absolutely go at them first minute of the game?
Oh, well done, Dan Burn.
Oh, well. Oh, well done. We need to bring Bruno on second half.
Yep.
Bruno.
He'd probably do a better job than Wood. I don't care if he's a midfielder.
I think Willock's played well today.
Yeah.
I think Willock's played well. Yeah, I do. I think the midfield have been all right. It's just defense. That goal is absolutely shambolic, and we do look a bit toothless go up front.
Yeah.
Corner for West Ham though.
Zuma, if I was to play it,
the way.
I'd probably swap Shaw and Kraft and bring Kraft off for Lascelles.
Jared Bowen, will he get onto his left foot? He will, but good save by Dubravka.
We keep slipping up and giving Jared the most amount of chances.
Jared Bowen. Actually, a really good save from Dubravka.
To be fair, actually, let's get Willock up front. To be honest, I don't think that would be a terrible idea. I would rather take a chance at Willock as a striker than Dwight Gale.
Dwight Gale's more of an out-and-out striker, though. That's the thing.
No, but the thing is about Willock is that, like, I could see him possibly, he's a good finisher. So, same thing with, like, Joe Linton, finally finding that, I'm a good midfielder, or, like, someone at the club putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So maybe you just need a position change. Maybe that would be Willock's thing. I don't know. We'll see what Eddie does. He's got to react, though.
He has to react, but I think, like I said, Newcastle have got to go for it a little bit more. Like, the thing is, they're going to get chances. Like, they've got chances in the first half. They will get chances. Like,
yeah,
Shelby with the long ball. It's a lovely ball. Wood, Kraft, cross it in. Oh, such a poor ball.
What's up? Abraxas, what's up, Steve and the boys? What's up, Abraxas? How you doing?
Oh, piss off, man.
We have not given Dwight Gale a chance under Eddie Howe. We need to at least try him out. I don't know. Not yet.
That's what happens when you got a fucking champion. That's what happens when you got a fucking championship right back and a championship winger. Fucking shite. Newcastle could just stay up and buy some half decent players. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It'd be unreal.
Yeah, and then we slap about West Ham 7-0 week in, week out.
I wouldn't say, honestly, like I say that, but I'd still take a point today. Like, a point's better than none. Like I said, we look all right, but we just don't look brilliant at going forward in particular. I'd say that Jacob Murphy's on the ball again. Declan Rice and Fredericks. He's done well, though. He's done really well. Oh, that was better. That was better. The championship wing and nearly turned it into a Premier League one, man. That was really good. He's done Fredericks.
Oh,
that's much better.
How can we be this lucky and just... we need something.
Has Eddie Howe benched Bruno again? Asks
yes.
Oscar. Yep, sadly.
Bring him on second half. No last 6 minutes.
Another corner for Newcastle. Who's it? Matt Target again. Share. Murphy. Oh, blocked again. Can we not just... Shit. One-on-one. Emil Kraft, you need to get away. Get this away. Just get it.
Kraft, just and send it. You're already booked. Fucking...
Newcastle just kind of get a bit of look in the box. There's another bit of pinball. Jacob Moyes doesn't get a good connection on it and just blocked the game. But oh my god! You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Sean Longstaff comes on before Bruno today.
Yeah.
That would piss me right off.
I keep forgetting Fredericks is on a yellow card as well, so he can't really do a great deal. Sorry for the sneezing on there.
That's no problem. Still have so much of the possession. Why are we not turning that into clear-cut chances? Although, in fairness, we are getting the chances. It's just that West Ham have turned into prime Barcelona.
Yeah, 2 minutes of added time. Shelby got a man coming, but it's all right. Do you know what it is, Emil Kraft? Go on a little run and just get it in the box. Wood's been off straps
go on a little
as it is
walk.
anyway. Here we go. Jacob Murphy on the edge. Right, come on. Take him on. He's on a yellow card. Fraser crosses it in. Such a poor ball. He won't do anything with it. He can! He can score! That was it! Shoot me!
Yes!
No way.
Come on.
No way. No way. No way. No way.
What a goal, Joe!
Come on.
No fucking way.
Willock!
No way.
Was
No
it
way.
It
Willock?
looked like it went over the line. It looked like it went over the line and we deserved that. We deserve that goal.
What?
Fantastic.
Willock!
Oh, wow, you were right.
Get in. All the Newcastle fans.
Come on. I told you he'd score. I told you he'd score today. I told you he'd score today.
What the hell? Ball in, Kraft. I still haven't seen the goal yet. What the
I'm
fuck?
watching it live again now. So Murphy, Fraser over. I thought it was a really poor cross. And Declan Rice's header goes absolutely nowhere. And it's such a good
That's
goal.
it! That's it!
Goal,
That's it!
Come on.
That's it!
such a good goal.
Come on, boys.
Only just over the line, mind.
I told you Willock would score the day, guys. I told you.
What a goal by Joe Willock. Get in.
He's back. Joe Willock's back. Joe Willock's back, guys. Joe Willock's back. He scores it week in and week out. I don't have a drink.
Get in.
Downs the bottle.
Oh, it was close. He's doing that little celebration.
Oh, let's go.
Get in.
Come on,
Get in,
boys.
Joe. Deserve that. Deserve to be. Just
Come on.
Only just went over the line as well.
Oh,
that's in.
34 seconds into the second.
Both for half-time. Both
34 seconds into injury time.
Half-time. Get it, boys. Half-time.
Come on, boys.
Come on, you Maggies.
Come on, you Maggies. Come on, the Mags.
Another West Ham game. Both teams to score.
This is what we need. We need... Joe's going to go on an absolute scoring spree. Just watch.
I mean...
sorry to pump in, but Pablo Fornals is getting a bit of an argument with Shelby. Willock's just told him very politely to... go away, as you can imagine.
Go away, please. Go away, please.
Get in. What a response.
Come on.
Just before half-time.
Steve, you're going to change it to 1-1.
Come on, you Maggies. Oh, I do have to change it.
Yeah. And this time you won't be in a bad mood because we scored. Yay.
Hey, what a goal that was from Joe Willock.
Come on.
Newcastle fans see we were very, very close to 32,000 subscribers as well, so if you can help us out with a like or press subscribe for Joe Willock's goal, greatly appreciated if you don't mind. Thank you very much. But yeah, we needed that.
Oh.
We needed that.
And Joe Willock needed that too, for him personally.
Joe's going to be happy as hell now.
Kieran, did you say that you wanted Joe Willock to be substituted?
I'll take that back. Funny how we said put him up front and he'll have a better chance at scoring, yet he goes and scores about 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
Connor Chalmers, is that a fellow Scot I can hear on the show? Yeah, Kieran is Scottish. Yeah. Get in there. Nice.
Yeah, what's up, Connor?
God by Kraft. As an Arsenal fan, I'm proud of Willock. He's coming back when Arteta leaves. I don't know.
It took him a while. Only took him 26 games. Only took him 25 games if you don't include the first one at the start of the season. Because I actually can't believe we got his own name wrong. And that's why we didn't have him for the first game of the season.
Yeah. It's a fantastic finish as well. I don't know what Declan Rice is doing with that header. But the header, it's in a bit of a sandwich as well, Joe Willock. I think it's Dawson and Frederick.
Jordan. Right. Stuart, what are you on about? Don't sub Willock. Stuart, I'm reading the chat down here. Don't sub off Willock.
You can't do that.
You can't do that after he's just scored.
2-1.
Come on.
Mark said
he'll score again, watch.
Brandon, NFTV. I'm worried about Kraft, though. Me too. Prefer Kraft to be sub off for Dummett.
Or
I
Lascelles.
can't see Dummett playing right back. I have to be honest. The only thing you could do, you could potentially put Cher at right back. He has played right back a couple of times, but again, you don't really want to.
We don't have Manquillo. That sucks.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
What
I would do is I would do what I said and just move. I would swap Kraft and Shar, so Kraft and then sub off Kraft for Lascelles. So that gives us a bit of more height because Dan Burn can only be intimidating for a certain amount of time.
Right.
So yeah.
Johnny's going with cans. I'm going with bottles.
I've got nothing. I've got air. I had Iron Brew, but I finished it in about 10 minutes into the first half.
Yeah.
I wish it was a proper can, but unfortunately I've got to go to work later on. But in terms of the first half, though, you've got to look at it. Newcastle have been pretty solid going forward. They are getting opportunities, and look, Joe Willock's taking a really good opportunity there. But we've got to just, if we can get a few more chances, because like I said,
Sam.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
I've survived my child's 5th birthday party with 10, 11 screaming kids, and just in time to see West Ham score, which was lovely. But
did you get the notification with Willock?
All things considered, I think we've been quite decent. I prefer the midfield just to be a little bit quicker in breaking out.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think we've been okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Sam. Joe Willock's fantastic goal. I actually think he's been brilliant so far. First half.
Deserves a goal, didn't he? He's been really coming on leaps and bounds again and showing glimpses of what we know he can do from the back end of last season. Quite funny leading up to it. Declan Rice won't want to see that back, but don't matter how they
Declan
go
Rice
in,
has
and
just
we'll
been all
take it.
over the place.
I don't think he's had it. Yeah, I don't think he's had a good game today. To be fair, Suchek doesn't have any influence either.
Emil Cross on a yellow card, Sam. How do you think Newcastle's best right back in the back four is getting on this afternoon?
I thought he's been all right as well. I don't think he's been completely overawed. I mean, he's no Kieran Trippier, is he? Let's face it, he's a level above.
Is he not at fault for the goal, giving away the free kick?
Well, we could say Dan Burns shouldn't have let his man run across him as well, but other than that, Dan Burns been superb. But I think Kraft gets nitpicked a lot, and it's always going to be under the microscope as well now with Trippier injured, because Trippier's just got a sexy football brain and is just on a different planet to everyone else in a good way. I think it was a good call picking Murphy over Miggy.
Yeah.
So, Fraser and Murphy crossing balls in. I think Murphy's been a bit frustrating in the first half because it's just his final ball. He has got it in his locker, hasn't he, Jonathan? But it's not. It's just been a tiny bit frustrating at times. But look, given the players we're missing, 1-1 at half time, you'd definitely take it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I was actually tempted to wear this top because it's actually really nice and I really like it. But I decided to go for this year's.
Very good.
I just feel with Jacob Murphy, and I don't know if you agree, Sam. Premier League pace but Championship quality end product at the end. I
can agree with that. Like, he's a good guy, but
Brandon, by the way, Murphy was marking Dawson. Yeah, I just saw the replay. Yeah. I agree. Okay. Kraft has been decent this season when I called upon him. Little less than decent.
No,
I would say
why?
That goal was so
why
clear.
A little less than decent?
Huh?
Why a little less than decent? This is what I mean. Just Kraft just gets picked on just because he's an easy target. Do you not remember his performance against Man United at home?
That was a good performance. To be fair, it's a consistency for me.
Don't get me wrong. Sam, Kraft will be gone at the end of the season, won't he? Either way, so it is what it is. But it's a big second half. If we can get something from this game, that would be amazing to keep the momentum going and really kind of.
We're playing with by far off our strongest side, and we're still the better side. That's the crazy thing.
I think the good thing is that every time we turn up to West Ham with a shit team, we seem to do okay. Shades of Saive.
My only issue, and I know Emil Kraft sometimes gets unfair criticism, but you can only judge him on what you've seen so far, and what you've seen so far, in particular today. You've seen him being booked for a foul that's led to the free kick, which the score from. Yes, he wasn't at fault for the actual free kick, but he gives it away. And then Ben Ron's had a couple of moments against him as well. But it is a worry, and I do understand that Kieran Trippier is levels of and always.
He'll always be a worry, though, won't he? Because he's not. Yeah. Look, we've been flogging this dead horse for years now because we've had no quality at right back. I mean, I wasn't a huge lover of Daryl Janmaat, and I wasn't, how far do you want to go back with right backs? And this is the thing. So, of course, he's always going to be a worry, but he's doing okay. Is he amazing? No, of course he's not.
Right.
Has anyone said, come on, you Maggies yet?
Come on, you Maggies.
Yes. Come on, you Maggies.
I've just seen the goal again. I've just seen the goal again, Sam, and it's fantastic. And you've got, I don't know what Declan Rice is doing with heading back towards his own goal, but got to give credit to Wood. It just finds it with these long legs, finds that little bit of space between Dawson and Fredericks, and it's just enough to get over the line. But on the balance, Newcastle should be a bit unlucky being level at half time, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think we've just about shaded the first half. I mean, you can tell we're obviously missing options in the final third with ASM because he does what he does so well. But 45 minutes to go. Fingers crossed.
This just silences everyone. This just silences everyone that says we would be nowhere without ASM.
Right.
Because ASM is good, but he's good when he chooses to be.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say with Jacob Murphy will help target out defensively, which actually sometimes we've seen won't do. Maybe at a game away at West Ham, you won one at half time. 70, 75 minutes, if you're still 1-1, a point's not a bad point at all. But we'll see how it goes. I think
Right.
one quick question. I'll ask everybody this: what minute's Bruno coming on? Because I think that's what a lot of Newcastle fans have wanted to see, getting more than 5 or 6 minutes.
65th. So come on at the
75.
65th minute.
We're going to see 15 minutes of Samuel, are we?
I don't know, but possibly it depends how we start in the second half. As I say, the one minor criticism, and it is minor, is I would like the midfield to just get it going a bit quicker, and Bruno would do that. I don't think the midfield has been bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just on the counter, just need to be a little bit quicker on the break.
Yeah.
I've just had a notification on my OneFootball saying Newcastle's Willock finally ends goal drought. Whoa.
Masterclass MQ. This may sound crazy, but let's move Jacob Murphy to right back, supporting Ryan Fraser.
We tried that. It did not work.
Yeah.
Not at the back four. You can get away with it in back five.
Shades of Leeds away last season, but
Yeah.
hey ho, I'll leave you in peace for the second half. And
Good luck with the party, Sam.
Well, it's done now, so
Oh.
I've got an hour respite before we get family round. So, since when did birthdays turn into the whole weekend? I mean, it's not even his birthday till tomorrow. But, there you go. Such is life.
Well, good luck. Good luck.
Thank you very much. Well, yes, enjoy the second half,
Peace
everyone.
out,
Love you. Bye.
Take care.
See you.
Wear the mag.
See ya.
I won't start changing the midfield until it starts failing. Yeah, that seems the approach he's taken.
I think he'll sub off Shelby.
No, he won't. If he's going to sub anybody off, out of the three that we've got, Willock's probably the likelihood he'll sub off. I don't think he should. I don't think he'll sub the midfield off unless it's an injury. I really
Actually,
no,
we could
Joe, all three of them are playing all right. They're not playing crap by any stretch. They're really not. I just think it is just that final third, because when we get it to Fraser and we get it to Murphy, we're just a bit blunt from then on.
Yeah,
like I say, it's taken a fantastic bit of individual, knowledge really, like to get in the right area from Willock to get that goal. But everyone's obviously desperate to see Bruno. I am as well. I want to see Bruno play, but you've got to judge it and go. Well, are the three midfielders that are currently playing, do any of them deserve to be dropped?
Are they a liability to the team?
Not at the minute. They're not. Not at the minute.
Yeah.
In fairness,
at the minute, the three of them work pretty well. Sean Longstaff's unlucky not to be in this midfield three after the performance he put in against Leeds, but he kind of get back in the team. So it's interesting. We'll see.
in fairness, Steve, didn't you say put Willock up front?
I would say if, I would say give it.
Because in fairness, that actually wouldn't be a bad idea, because if you put Willock up front, that puts Wood in the midfield. Then you could sub Wood off for Bruno.
No, you look. Chris Wood's going to play most of the game unless he gets injured. He is an out striker, and he is.
I'll be right back, guys. 1 sec.
Okay.
The issue with Chris Wood is that obviously he hasn't scored yet, but I thought the Everton game he played well. I thought Villa, he was quiet, but he does a lot of dirty work, especially when Maxi decides to sit on his arse for 45 minutes in terms of getting an injury. But look, I'd love Chris Wood to get the winner today, and I think that would benefit him. I think that would shut up a lot of critics of him. But he is a stopgap.
People are bullying him. It's actually quite funny because
sensible.
Yeah, it's quite funny because at the Leeds game, all the Leeds fans were just chanting all that money and you sign Chris Wood.
But
the guy alone.
It's sensible. It's sensible because you think you're weakening a relegation rival, okay? And then you need someone to come in for Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson's probably not going to be back until
hopefully Chelsea game.
And probably after they're saying late March, early April. So by the time it's going to probably be after the international break in March. So that tells you exactly where they are. But look, we've got, like I say, Chris Wood said in an interview today on BT that Newcastle are looking for 14 more points. So they're obviously looking at 35 points from now. So if they think 35 points will be enough this season, I tend to agree with that. I think it'd be highly unlikely that Watford will get 20 more points from 15 games. I think it's highly unlikely that Norwich will get. How many points they got? 17. So they would need 18 more points. And Burnley need 21 points. It's going to be unlikely they're going to get 35 points. So just count the points down. See if I can get something today. I get a point away from home anywhere in the Premier League's a good result. So let's just keep it going and get to the end. But we've just got to keep going. Got to keep going.
Can't concede.
We can't, look, if someone scores a worldie, fair enough. But West Ham are making a substitution here, actually. Ryan Fredericks has come off. So they've obviously realised that they can't keep him on because he's on the yellow card. And Ben Johnson's coming on for West Ham at right back. So that's actually quite sensible from David Moyes. Obviously realising he's probably down to his last sub. Oh, hello.
This is my Chihuahua, Nook.
Nook.
Yeah.
Nook looks
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
Yeah, big boy. Looks very happy to be there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Looks like you just woke him up.
Yeah.
He's just peacefully sleeping. He's just peacefully sleeping, and then all of a sudden, Steve just comes along and says, "Hi, do you want to come and watch me suffer with Newcastle?"
I know, right? No, dude, I just got this because I work at a dog place, so I'm with dogs all day. So I'm I'm just so used to being like, oh, just pick up a dog and hang out with them. So
I'll take one.
My day off.
Yeah.
It's the fact that let's see. Hippie, I think Willock has been pretty hesitant in front of goal. I hope this goal gives him some confidence back. Yeah, me too. Jay Harper, where in America do you live? I live in New Hampshire, which is the northeast, actually, of America.
Oh, well, we all live in the northeast somewhere.
Wood is just useless.
Give the guy some slack. Come on. He tries.
Yeah. Second half. Kicks off and we got all these
boys.
bubbles.
Come on to my geese for some.
What a ball from Cher. Target. Cross looking for Wood. Misses him. West Ham just about get away with it. Better.
Yep. We have to win from now on. Like, that Willock goal pretty much set our mood and just gave us a confidence boost.
West Ham have got a corner here. Oh. This is what I mean. This is what Jacob Murphy like there. He will defend. He will do that defensive duty for the team. Where Maxi will to an extent, but it's got that liability. But it's a corner at West Ham. It looks like I would imagine it'll be Cresswell on the right hand side, left footed in. Can Newcastle defend it?
No.
No, not really. But it comes out to Cresswell, blocked. It was actually Jared Bowen that took the corner, comes back out to Bowen. Target, keep him quiet. He comes back onto his left foot, cleared by Chris Wood. And Newcastle just about doing enough, but West Ham still have the ball.
Steve, I think Jay asks, why support Newcastle?
Oh, yeah. Basically, I got... my mom works at a local bakery in Exeter, and so she knows this guy named Steve, actually, from Newcastle. And basically, long story short, I got to know his family. I go in the bakery a lot, and I talk football with him, and he bought me a shirt, actually. So
nice.
So then, kind of happened by accident, but had fun.
Now he scored again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was actually with a shot. I don't think I've ever seen Craig Dawson score a goal with his feet. He always used to score with his head.
Yeah. Steve, Harry's calling you a legend.
Steve, you legend.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Come on,
boys. Come on.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Steve-O. Johnny, am I right in saying that the best Steve to ever play for Newcastle was Steve Watson?
Steve Watson?
Yeah.
Slightly before my time, Steve Watson.
This guy right here. This guy.
Bowen. Ooh, Newcastle just about got away with it.
Tell you what, Dubrovka's been amazing against Bowen.
Yeah.
Been all right. Matt Target's done a good job, to be fair to him. Steve Watson's slightly before my time, but he's done well at Newcastle. He did well at Newcastle.
The only Steve that really rings a bell for me is Steven Gerrard. Wait, no, not Steven Gerrard. What?
No, Steve Harper.
Steven Taylor.
For 20 years.
Steven Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only Steve that kind of rings my bell. Like,
right.
But yeah, he was all right. Like, he was behind the fans and everything. So.
We interviewed Steven Taylor, me and Sam, and you can tell that he still loves the club. I think there's probably part of him that still feels, I don't know, maybe a bit of frustration not getting a trophy at Newcastle, like a proper trophy, because Newcastle went semi-finals and quarter-finals of big competitions and just didn't get over the line.
Alex McLean. Steve Watson was a journeyman. He played solidly for us. Probably would have been rubbish elsewhere.
No, yeah. I disagree with that. Steve Watson played. He did well for Everton.
Come on, Sam. Leave me alone. It was an error. Sam. Stephen Gerrard, the Newcastle legend.
Steve Watson handstand throw-in. Oh yeah, I've seen. Yeah, his throw-ins. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, got sore neck.
Steve Harper, another Newcastle Steve. Steve Harper.
Alex, the current leader for most votes on the game in One Football.
Here we go. Emil Kraft.
That's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
Willock's got 304 votes. Declan Rice has 69.
Was he offside? Well, Ben Rama must be offside, surely. Newcastle are just about doing enough at the minute. They're just about doing enough to contain West Ham as we move forward. Joe Linton driving forward. He has Murphy on his left, but he's still going, Joe Linton. Murphy
Go on, Joe.
taking on
Flashback. Steve Watson was class for us. Played in the Prem till he was like 36. Longevity, yeah.
Come on, Jacob Murphy. You've got to do so much better than that, man. Have a go at him.
Steve Harper, a.k.a. Shay Givens' lesser twin. Yeah. Played for 20 years for Newcastle, had about 150 odd appearances. Yeah.
Murphy. Right, Wood. I want to get in the box, Wood.
Come on, Wood.
Slightly.
Would you please get in the box?
Targets.
Hi, guys. Support from Siberia. Away the lad.
Oh,
Not trying to say that name. My apologies.
I've got fans from all over the place.
Yeah. Who is the best Noberta to play for us?
Steve Howe. That's a good shout. Great shout, Steve Howe.
Yeah.
Steve, interesting fact, Steve Howe was born in Sunderland, but also played for Newcastle for so many years.
He's like the opposite of Don Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Because Don Hutchinson is a Newcastle fan growing up, but he never played for him.
No. Played for Sunderland?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Trouble, Bowen. Come on,
Oh, dear.
And again. Still Jared Bowen. Great work, Matty Target. Love that.
My target
was good.
My target's had Jared Bowen in his pocket.
Here we go. Joe Linton.
Alex McLean. Can't believe we sold Given to Villa. In my opinion, he was our best goalkeeper for decades.
We didn't sell him to Villa. We sold it to Man City.
Right.
Because, well, actually, I'd say we sold it to Man City. We did sell it to Man City, but Mike actually sold it to Man City.
Right.
He was only about 30 from 35 appearances away from being Newcastle's all-time record appearance holder.
Oh, wow.
To be fair, could you blame him going to Man City at that point? It's like what Newcastle are now. But they were just Man City were just a Man City were like where Leicester and Aston Villa are now. You're never going to get relegated. So
yeah,
Newcastle have still got a half chance, I suppose. Targets Fraser in the middle. Wood. Willock have a strike, son. Blocked by Dawson. Great block that. Great block.
Oh.
Come on, Newcastle. You're doing well, yeah. Fabi Share. Wood.
Still better start to. This is better for the start. This is a better second half.
Flash Maxi, can I give an honorary shout to Robbie Elliott just cause? Loved him, had proper passion for the shirt.
Robbie Elliott with the little chicken dance, didn't he?
This West Ham team are for the taken, says Andrew Johnston. If we had ASM and Wilson, it would be 3 or 4 already. Possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Wilson loves a goal against West Ham.
Oh, he does. Oh, he does.
And
Willock blocked again. You know what? West Ham, they haven't been at their best today, but defensively, they've got at least 6 blocks.
Yeah. This is a definite better start to the second half.
Yeah.
Like, we started the first half like really well and then just kind of slept and then kind of gave them the goal. But this is a better start. We still have the possession.
There's been a bit of a debate on Twitter about whether Newcastle move away from St James's Park, or should they?
I saw that as well. I was like, nah, it's too historic to leave.
Yeah,
but the reason why I ask it now is because of West Ham. West Ham obviously left Upton Park, and yes, theirs is a bit different. Their ground held 35,000, and now they've got 60-odd thousand.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think West Ham have lost a little bit of something?
But if we were to move from SJP, where would we go?
I suppose the surrounding area. The only place that I can think of is, I don't know if you've I know Steve hasn't been in Newcastle, but there's a place called where the Hoppings is, and it's a massive field. So you could potentially put a new ground there, but I'm fully against it. I have to be honest. I'm not a fan of Newcastle moving away from St James's Park. I think there's still stuff that you could do inside the ground to make it bigger. I don't think everyone talks about the East End and there's too many listed buildings, but you can still. I think if you can have conversations with the right people. Like, money's not an object in Newcastle now, so. Maybe. So.
Alex McLean, we could fill a 90K stadium, though. Surely, think of the revenue. What do you think we could have? What's the absolute top? Do you think that we could fill? I would say about
95,000.
No, not for me at all. I think we're way off.
No.
Probably, I think 80.
I honestly think if Newcastle filled it, in an ideal world, if Newcastle could fill the East End and you can extend the Gallagher, say there wasn't restrictions behind it, Newcastle would have about, let's say, they could probably have another 15 to 20,000, right? So that puts you about 72,000, 75,000, right? I think that's the absolute maximum for Newcastle, 72 to 75. There's 52,000 now, and yes, and obviously people saying Newcastle aren't playing well and they're still potentially corner target header. Fabi Share. Oh,
Fabi. Oh,
sorry.
See it, man.
I'll just see what happens with this. Go on, Fraser.
Go on, Ryan. Work your magic like you did against Everton.
Free kick to West Ham. But sorry, I don't think Newcastle could get more than 75,000. You've got, and this is where we are right now. This is where we are right now. If Newcastle were to win a couple of trophies, then you can have a different conversation. But I think Newcastle could do it gradually. You could go from 52 to 60 or 52 to 65. I think there's scope for 65,000, but I don't think Newcastle, even if they're successful, can get more than 75,000 at a ground. Like, look, Man United and Liverpool have been successful for years and years and years, right? Chelsea have been successful.
Say for a FA Cup final, Wembley is 90,000 seats.
Yeah.
So would that essentially be like 45,000 for each team? Because you know how there's like the goal.
Well, the only thing I would say to that is obviously there's sponsors as well. So you're probably looking maybe 35,000 each.
Yeah.
So that leaves 35,000. That's, I don't know, all these season ticket holders at Newcastle. Well, maybe
Tell you what, if we ever get to a final, let's all get a ticket and just
Fuck yeah. Cals, how long do you envisage it taking Newcastle to make Champions League football? It's inevitable, possibly. I just don't know how long it'll take. I think
let's just see how this summer transfer window goes.
3 years. I'll say 3 years.
I think
if we stay up,
if Newcastle stay up this season, Newcastle will be in the Europa Conference League within 2 years.
I'll take the Conference League. It's still Europe.
Me too. Absolutely.
Let's just hope our entire team doesn't get ill, so we don't forfeit a 3-0 game to.
Great ball.
Yeah.
It's got a good ball in. Actually, we'll give it to Ryan Fraser. He can get a good ball in. Oh, cleared away. There's a bang of heads there, so that's going to be a couple of minutes, I think.
Joe Langton's position change is similar to Mo Diame repositioning when he started playing lower with Rafa, isn't it?
Oh, that's nasty, that. Oh, nasty clash.
Collision of heads, I'm guessing, Johnny?
Yeah, nasty. Very nasty.
Is it Shah this time? Because
no, it was Joe Linton and Ben Johnson.
Oh, dear. Hopefully that's just like a thing, because you know how sometimes you can be in a incident and suddenly you have magic powers.
Yeah.
Let's just hope Joe Linton gets up from this knock to the head and he just scores a hat trick just straight away.
The voice JT, Newcastle would sell out 90,000 tickets easy. Seeing the prices of Man United and Liverpool's tickets and Chelsea, they're very expensive tickets. To be fair, yeah.
The thing is, though, right? I can understand that argument. It's actually a very, very good argument in terms of the pricing structure for tickets. Newcastle, even under Ashley, they're not the most expensive tickets, but then again, you're watching a certain level of football. I know Man United fans will say, well, the level of football we've got's not very good at the minute. They're still in the top 4, top 5, whatever they are, right? With Newcastle, yes, they'll probably will increase prices. I don't think it'll be ridiculous. But if ticket prices don't go up for Newcastle, say they only went up by 5%, which isn't a great deal, Newcastle fans, Newcastle people will pay that. They will pay that because they don't want to miss out. They'll think of other ways where they can save money. They might not buy, let's say they might not buy a replica shirt. They might not buy a pie, or they might not buy this. But as long as they can get in the ground, it's not the end of the world for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jay Harper, if we stay up, who would you sell first and buy first? I don't know what happened with Johnny, but sell first, it would be Kieran Clark.
Sell would be Clark.
Buy first, if I could have any pick, it'd be Alessandro Bastoni from Inter Milan.
Mine would be Botman. Just get him in.
Yeah.
That's him sorted.
Sorry about that, boys.
That's all right. Who would you sell first in the summer and buy first if we stay up, Johnny? I would sell Clark and buy, if I could buy Alessandro Bastoni from Inter Milan, I would do that.
I'd sell Clark as well, and I would sign Botman.
I think centre half is a position that we need to look at. I think striker as well is another position. Look, I think Kieran Clark. I think Jamal Lewis is out of the door if he's not in the 25-man squad. So Kieran Clark obviously hasn't got a future at Newcastle.
Yeah.
It's actually quite sad,
it really
though.
is difficult.
That's quite sad for Lewis because he was actually putting an effort in.
Nearly
in December.
Liverpool, didn't he?
What?
He nearly joined Liverpool. Jamal Lewis. Look, I think Kieran Clark will be gone. I think Jeff Hendrick will be gone. Like players like that will probably be gone. I think it wouldn't surprise me if Jacob Murphy was to be sold, or at least go out and loan to a Championship club. Emil Kraft, again, will not get games. Was he offside there, Ben Rama? No. Antonio, cleared by Shelby. I'm trying to think of like a controversial one. Someone that's a little bit outside the box.
Miggy?
Nah, Miggy won't go.
I think Miggy will. I think his agent wants Miggy to leave. I think his agent wants him to go. I would sell Miggy now. I would sell Miggy.
I think
I'd keep him I'd keep him for a season and see what he does.
No, I'd sell him. The reason why I'd sell him is that he's got players like, no disrespect, Jacob Murphy in front of him right now, and he can't win a game.
And it's the correct decision. I think Jacob Murphy makes more of an impact on the game than Miggy does. So, yeah, you got to give him that. NUFC Swan, I'd go for Paulo Dybala in the summer. He is a free agent.
True.
I like
Mbappe's a free agent as well.
I like Dybala. Yeah.
I have to be honest with you. I have to be honest. I have to agree with Sam. I know Sam really wants Patrick Schick, and he does seem like someone that would be really ideal for them.
I'm never going to forgive Schick. I'm never going to forgive Schick from his halfway line goal against Scotland. I'm never going to.
He scored yesterday too for Bayer Leverkusen. That's mine. Yeah.
He is different gravy, but I'll never forgive him.
Patrick Schick, Jonathan David from Lille. I think he's fantastic.
That's absolutely superb.
I look at Mohamed Bayo from Clermont Foot. I think he's a good striker, 23. Another striker I would kind of look for. Let me think here.
It's Willock.
Go on, Willock. Tell you what, Willock's having a field day.
He is.
I have to give a shout out to Joe Linton. They had Souček right at his arms and managed to take the ball 30 yards. Unbelievable from there.
Jay Harper.
Vanarama?
Assam Awar from Lyon is so underrated. I think you should try him out. I like Assam Awar a lot. He's a versatile player. Great passing range. He's got some goals and assists in him. Can play left mid, center mid. I like Assam Awar a lot.
Why was the flag not up there? He was about 4 yards offside. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Paqueta
down and Bruno's getting warm.
Nice.
Oh.
Who guessed? Wait, Kieran? Did you say?
I said 65th minute.
Not far off.
Well, sure,
let's go.
As well, like.
You guys owe me a drink whenever we meet up and have one.
I know, right? Sarah Sport. What about Alexander Isak? Isak for me.
Isak's actually good at that's a good point. Isak, he'd do bits.
I want Isak to be a bit more. He's only got 6 goals in La Liga so far. He's at he's performed decently, but he wouldn't be my number one target. I definitely wouldn't be mad if we got Alexander Isak, but I think there would be. I would put Patrick Schick in front of him. I would put Jonathan David in front of Isak, but very good player for sure. I wouldn't be mad if we got him. Just not my number one. Not my number one option. But Patrick
here's
Schick,
a question.
Yeah.
If you were to replace Dubravka, who would you bring in?
Mike Maignan. If I could pick anyone right now, I would say look to a selling club. AC Milan do sell a lot because they're still in debt. I would say Mike Maignan, one of my favorite keepers to watch. That would be the guy I would bring in. Maybe throw some money at Leeds for Ilham Elie. He's like the third or fourth most valuable keeper in the world. NUFC Sport. French midfielder that plays for Monaco. Can't spell his name, but it starts with TCH. Yes, Chouameni. Aurélien Chouameni. Very good player. Few good players on AS Monaco. You've got Sofiane Diop. Ben Yedder bangs in goals. I like, Chouameni.
Well played, Craft.
They're center back.
No, you can't spend too much time on it, though.
How close are we wanting to get?
That's fine. Come on, Fabi. Overlap.
Monaco always produced some pretty good players, so I would definitely take a punt on Chouameni or Sofiane Diop.
Mbappe, for example.
Yeah.
He was in Monaco for a bit.
Sarah Sport Anthony from Ajax. I think he's amazing. I like Anthony a lot. Flash Maxi Livakovic from Dinamo Zagreb for Dubravka. Good shout.
Ooh, here we go, Antonio. towards cross side here. Still Antonio. Strike over the crossbar with the Newcastle fans. Lovely.
Jay Harper, what about Lucas Paqueta to get the Brazilian midfield of Bruno, Lucas, and Joe? I like Paqueta a lot. I think he's been one of the best midfielders in Liga and for the past year and a half. I love Paqueta. Good player.
Yeah.
Alex McLean, when are you getting your scouting contract for NUFC, Steve? I don't know.
Tomorrow.
You know, I'll wait for the call. I watch a lot of European. I'm watching the Villarreal and Granada game. Pau Torres is having a good game so far. I would rather get Pau Torres for me personally from Villarreal more than Diego Carlos because Pau Torres is 26.
Is Bruno still warming up?
Yeah, I think so.
Who would he come off for?
Joe Linton seems fine, so I don't think he's coming on. But Cross looked like he was struggling, but I don't know if he was wasting time.
Yeah.
But get anybody else really at right back.
Don't he waste time when we need a goal? We need a goal, and then that's when you waste time.
Jay Harper, do you think if we got Hugo Ekitike, would he have made an impact by now? Ekitike. Do you think it would have made? I think Ekitike. He's only 19. I would say he would have maybe had a goal or an assist by now. It would take a couple.
The thing is, he was pretty much to come to us. He just declined it last minute because he was worried about game time.
Right.
I'm going to give Emil Kraft a little bit of credit there. It was a fantastic goal there that no one really took a gamble with. But it's a corner for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Come on. Get something off this.
Come on, boys. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes
Come on,
boys.
Come on, boys.
Chris Wood 2-1. That's what I like. That's what we want. Yeah. Who's going to take this? Target left-footed. Come on. Cross it in. We have not won a header from a Matt Target cross.
Yeah.
And it's gone straight back to Dubravka.
Wait. At least it's only to him.
Newcastle get the ball back from the clearance from West Ham. Still not target.
Flash Maxi, Zagadou looks like a beast for center back. I'm not so hot on Zagadou personally. He's all right. The dream though for me would be
get it in the box.
Koulibaly from Napoli. I like
Koulibaly.
Bit on the older side, but undoubtedly a quality center back.
Although in fairness, he did have that incident in AFCON. But was it AFCON or? I can't remember.
Koulibaly.
West Ham making the substitution. Ben Rama's coming on for Vlasic. Ben Rama's coming off for Vlasic coming on. So
Vlasic, yeah.
Nikola Vlasic is a bit. Ooh, Moyes is telling Ben Rama, screaming at him to run off the pitch, shouting at him.
Yeah. Vlasic, to be fair, I watched him at CSKA Moscow in Europa League and in the Russian Premier League. I watched that on YouTube.
Something's got Johnny's attention.
Ben Rama's he's not happy at all. Ben Rama, not happy with Moyes at all there. Like, again, I don't think Ben Rama's done a great deal today, but a bit interesting.
Yeah.
He's coming to us in the summer watch.
Thank you, Adam, for reminding me to update the scoreboard because it's not halftime. Second half. Yep. Perfect. Someone in the mold of Chiellini would be great. A real warrior. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm saying Bastoni. Alessandro Bastoni, one of my favorite center back prospects in Europe. Yeah, David Moyes is like freaking. Come on, man. Yeah.
I said to Simon half time, 70, 75 minutes, would you take a point? And I think you'd all would. But there is scope to win this game, but it's just how much Newcastle
it's just
really
wide.
For it.
Flash Maxi, Borja Iglesias, a shout for striker from Real Betis. I like him.
Go on, Fraser. Go on. So close.
In fact, I'd have Nabil Fekir or Canales from them too. I love Nabil Fekir. Nabil Fekir is tremendous. Amazing first touch, range of passing, movement. Very good dribbler. I mean, he's class. He's class.
Love it, Joe.
He's different gravy.
Have a go at him. Have a go at him, Murphy.
I want to see an aggressive striker like Diego Costa in the squad. The guy was a beast for Chelsea. I think if we want to get someone like that, it would be like an Artem Zuba. He's a bit on the older side, though, Zuba. But
Mickey's getting warm.
No, Miggy and Bruno.
Almiron.
Miguel.
Almiron.
Funny how I said Bruno's coming on 65th minute and it's already been 10 minutes.
I know, right?
No, I just said he was warming up. I didn't say he was coming on. Get it in the box. Fraser's cross. What? Oh, Nelly. Joe Linton.
Oh.
Get it in the box.
Come on, Joe. Oh.
So
last minute wonder goal. Come on. Can we get a last minute wonder goal?
Yeah, great. Well done. I love that. Love that, Fraser. Take them one for the team. Oh, just
NUFC Swan saw we were scouting Jeremy Doku from Stade.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Yeah, another player to take from Stade Rennais would be Kamaldeen Suleimana. Very, very good Ghana winger. From they got him this summer very cheap, I believe, from Midtjylland. I think Suleimana is going to be a very good player. But Doku, I think Doku is very good.
Praise a boot for that.
Martin Terrier from Stade Rennais too. Very good player. I like Terrier a lot. Oh, Wood. I just saw that Wood chance. Oh, damn it.
Short free kick from West Ham. Come on, Newcastle. Come on, Newcastle. Defend. Get in, Shelby. Love that. Still in. Cresswell. Come on. Go out towards him. Antonio. Keep us every day of the week. And twice on a
Sunday.
Get it.
Absolute Sunday. Come on.
Eddie Howe's substitutions will tell you what he wants from this game, because he could easily put Lascelles on and no one would bat an eyelid.
Yeah.
At least bring Bruno on last 10 minutes.
One thing we are playing from the back and we do look all right because we've got players that can actually do it.
Yeah.
Come on, keep going. Keep going.
Vlasic.
Oh, Ben, what you doing there?
To be honest, West Ham don't look like scoring.
Nah, we've still got 56% possession.
Steve, what have you just said? What have you just said, Steve? You kind of do that to us.
Just
Steve, if that comes back to bite us, I swear to God.
I'm leaving the stream if that comes back to bite us. Miguel Miron's the first player coming on for Newcastle for Fraser.
Interesting.
On that note, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll be 2 seconds.
All right. Let's just give him a surprise when he comes back to say, "Oh my God, we've scored."
Adam Druitt, how does everyone know so much about players outside the Premier League? I can only focus on who's in the Newcastle team. That's all I care about. I watch a ton of European football, and MLS, obviously, and a few other leagues. I love the sport. I love football. So I always want to know what's going on in the other leagues.
You never know. Steve, you could have been the one that actually scouted Miggy for us because he came from
Atlanta United.
The MLS, yeah. Joseph Martinez. Bring him.
That's the problem. That's the problem with Miggy is that he did so well with Joseph Martinez at Atlanta United. Like it was consistent.
It's 7-1, Johnny.
Sorry?
7-1. Woo! It's 7-1. Woo!
It's 7-1. I'll take 7-1, like. No,
just this is scored an extra 6.
This is a big 15 minutes for Mickey Almira, mind.
Come on, Miggy. Under goal.
Come on, Mickey. My Fraser.
In fairness, even if we don't win this, we're still unbeaten in the Prem.
Right?
Craft with a cross. A bit too long, but Joe Linton can keep it in.
Johnny, everyone thinks you're doing you just took a dump.
Definitely did not.
He's going to do a Sunderland.
I've not had any food, to be fair, so I've not had anything.
Should sign Nuno Mendes from PSG. Yeah, possibly.
I saw something we were in a race for Kimpembe.
Presnel Kimpembe, yeah.
Yeah.
I would think a more realistic signing would be one of their bench center backs, like Abdou Diallo.
Keep it in. Oh, go on. Oh.
Maybe Thilo Kehrer. Also another backup there.
Love it, Joe Linton. Right, Murphy, turn. Willock's there. That is shite. That is so shite from Jacob Murphy. That's so poor. That was a real chance for Newcastle there in terms of like almost a counter attack, if you like. That was so poor.
Scamacca, says Fred from Sassuolo. Good Italian player. Yeah, Juventus are looking at bringing in Scamacca.
80 minutes in, boys, into the last 10 plus injury time.
Come on, bring on Bruno.
Come on.
Bring on Bruno to lift our spirits. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, now, boys.
Clear it. Oh, sewer check.
Burns been fantastic since he's signed. Yeah? Absolutely.
He's been intimidating.
Come on, boys. Come on, keep going.
I don't want to watch the last 10 minutes. I don't know why, because I just...
Dude, I'm fucking hammered. I think we've been on 79 minutes for the longest fucking time.
That's what you get for drinking in the morning.
Yeah.
Give over. If you're asking for a foul there, fuck off right now.
Jay Harper, Marco Asensio can score from anywhere as a game changer. I like Asensio.
Never in a fucking million years. Give over. If you're asking for a foul about you may as well just fucking give up on football now. Never in a million years is that foul. Fuck right off.
Yeah.
I think if Maxi was playing today, I think Maxi definitely would have had a couple of chances today. Like,
JB and NUFC, what time are you all on in the match? I'm at 80:50.
I'm on 81:40.
I'm at
there's an overlap there. Oh, God, keep going, Newcastle. Not today.
Saint-Man.
Go on, target. Love it. Do you know what it is? You know what I find weird with football? It's the one thing you really look forward to, but you want it to end so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird.
Oh.
Well, Antonio's coming across to take a long throw for West Ham. Come on, boys. Stay firm.
Come on.
Would you bring Target in on a permanent or sign someone else? I think Target would be a good left back signing.
Love it.
I would bring him in on a permanent, yeah.
Yeah. It's just the thing. Whenever we have loanees, they do wonders for us. Then go back to the parent club, then come back, and then it's just shit.
Yeah.
Joe Linton's got a bit of cramp.
Oh dear.
Adam Druitt, shout out my local side, Cheltenham Town, for doing Sunderland over the other week. Thanks for the gate money, Mackham.
Yeah.
We're sitting back a bit now. We're quite deep.
Yep.
Long ball from Rice, looking for Ben Johnson. Johnson gets there first with a goal kick for Newcastle.
Oh, come on.
You can always tell if someone's from north or the south by the way they say like Newcastle, because that way go Newcastle and some go Newcastle.
Newcastle.
But I'm American, so it doesn't really matter.
I heard someone
do you
say
say?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle.
There you go.
Yo, you ever
Bruno's
been
coming
in
out, boys.
Newcastle?
Bruno. Thank God.
Bruno. Who needs Bruno F when you have Bruno G?
Bruno's coming for Joe Linton. Joe Linton's pretty much knackered.
Yeah. Tell you what, Joe Linton's been amazing this game.
Yeah, he's been
Dylan Gray, Shar, man of the match.
He's been okay.
I'll take Joe Linton.
I give it to Willock. And give it to Willock.
Yeah, Joe Linton. Yeah, Joe Linton will work.
Right, come on. Last 6 minutes.
There he is.
Grab something. He's the big man.
I think Eddie Howe's just said, right, what I want you to do is literally, you get a chance, put it in the back of the net.
Get a chance, put it in the back of the net. It will be absolutely limbs if...
Keep us ball. There you go.
If Bruno scores, then it'll be absolute limbs. But one can only dream.
My 2-1 prediction is still on. But Johnny's is too, to be fair, 1-1. Kieran, I forgot what you said for prediction. 2-2?
I said 3-2. Yeah, that's not happening.
Come on, boys.
Unless 3 goals can be scored in the last 4 minutes, then yeah.
Do you know I always hate when we give the ball away for stupid reasons. Come on, Miggy, you've got to track him. Got to go with them. Keep running. Love it. And again. Antonio. Johnson. Well done, Jake Murphy. Just keep him there. Antonio. Trying to bulldoze his way through. Suacek. Vlasic. Blocked. Shot blocked. Oh, come on, Newcastle. Come on. Cresswell. Still Cresswell for West Ham.
Freds, any championship players you guys would want for Newcastle? Yeah, I'd say Spence, Nottingham Forest. Who else?
Love that Matty Target. Absolutely love that.
Yeah. Target could be man of the match, to be fair.
He's been brilliant.
It's within a shout, yeah.
Bruno's on for Willock to do Linton's playing the rest.
Alright.
Yeah, Willock's been good today.
Yeah.
Come on, boys. 3 minutes plus injury time. Keep it going.
Hold on, Willock. Bruno.
Another fucking block. Jesus Christ.
Long throw again. Cleared by Target. Oh, I love that Jacob Murphy. You read that one like a book. He didn't do that great. Linton. Go on, Murphy. Oh, you were just a little bit braver. He was only through one-on-one, Murphy there. Zuma with a good challenge. Oh.
Top pick for striker in the summer, I would say Jonathan David for me.
You've not mentioned that before.
I'm a huge fan of Johnny David.
Keep going. Keep fighting, boys. Keep going.
Come on. We're usually very good in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
We always push. Come on, Bruno.
I think we're happy with the point by the look of it. We're not rushing to get the ball.
Oh, get the over in.
Bloody hell. Wood, Murphy. Oh, again, just poor touch. Oh, Bobby. Oh. Nick it off him. That'll do. That'll do. Go on, Mickey.
Go on, Miggy. Put it in the back of the net.
One ball from West Ham for Antonio. For a first touch from Antonio. Dabit can clear. Not very well, but you can clear it anyway. We're making another sub by the look of it, but I don't know who it is. I would imagine it'll be a defender, I thought. Nick it off him. Is that not a foul? Is that not a foul? It could be off here, you know. Yellow card for.
Can we just go down in the box?
No,
like someone just dropped in.
Fornals has played a touch. Oh, you bugger! That's nasty. That you know. That could be a red card. That.
For her. It's not
Fornals. Cresswell's played the ball at Fornals, and Fornals has taken a slightly heavy touch. He gets the ball, but he's followed through. His studs on Miggy, on his shin. And that's nasty. That you know. I've seen red cards given for that. 5 minutes of injury time, though.
Oh, God. Come on.
Come on, boys. 5 minutes.
Me and Steve could barely contain ourselves for the Villa game.
How was that? 7 minutes.
I'm on mute for a few minutes
just
because someone's vacuuming in bathroom. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
It's a free kick for Newcastle in their own half, though. Fabian Schär will take it. Looking for Chris Wood.
Sure.
You win
Put
a
it in
header.
the box.
You can win a header. Oh, it's going to be a corner. It is. It's a corner. Dawson's header. Dawson's header. Keeper didn't come for it, and it's a corner. Good work from Chris Wood.
Oh, God.
Oh, could we?
Oh, can we just nick it in the end and just rub it in West Ham's face?
Will we even go for it? That's the thing. Will we go for it? I think we will go for it, to be fair.
At least try.
Yeah.
Is there going to be another Matty Target free kick corner? Dan Burns up, Shares up, Joe Linton's up. Come on. Good ball. Headed away again. And that was really shoddy. Oh, offside, Fabian Schär. 3.5 minutes to go for Newcastle. Oh, come on, Newcastle, keep going. Get in your comments so you think none of the matches. Would you give it a... Well, Craig Dawson's been given the man of the match by BT. But in terms of a Newcastle point of view, I'm looking at Joe Linton or probably Joe Willock today. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. What a header from Joe Linton again.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mickey's just about got away with that. Fabian Schär. 3 minutes to go for Newcastle. Oh, no, that's probably the first mistake Matt Targett's done in the whole game. Come on, Murphy. Stick with Rice. Love it. Throw it to West Ham. Fornals. Not the best ball in the world, but still reaches Vlasic. Cresswell. Blocked. And Newcastle can get on the counter-attack here. Bruno.
Come on, guys. Come on, Bruno.
Keep going, Bruno. Man on. That's a foul. Maybe not.
Alex McLean, man of the match for NFTV. Good shot, Alex. Thank you.
I think Bruno was looking for it, mate. But still, we only get them. Oh, go on. Oh. Bruno. Joe Linton. You've got Murphy on your left. 2 minutes to go.
Come on, guys.
Come on, Murphy. May as well have a go. Maybe not.
Come on. Bruno, bring it home. Come on.
Still Bruno.
Hit it. Absolutely hoof it.
Jay Harper, either way, not losing to a top four or a team battling for top four at the moment is top quality. Exactly.
Yeah, that's not finished yet. Minute and a half to go. Fabian Schär. Still Fabian Schär. Looking for Kraft. Who could throw into West Ham. but Kraft's down. Hopefully the ref will stop it.
He won't.
I don't think he will either. Was it a foul then? How is that their ball? No way was that their ball. Right, seriously, Kraft's off on the pitch. So bad. That's out of play. We like that. Oh, that was a bit naughty from Dan to burn on Jared Bowen, but the ball was already out of play. Ball was already out of play. Went at the last minute. Yeah, the ball went out, and then Dan Burn just takes out Jared Bowen, like.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Dan Burn knew that, to be honest.
Jay Harper, half our team injured as well, and they had full strength. Yeah, That's a good point.
So to throw in to Newcastle, just 30 seconds to go.
Come on. What's gas?
Oh, Jamal Lascelles coming on for the last 30 seconds. Jamal Lascelles is coming on. Who's he coming on?
Come on, Lascelles. Let's
Emil
get a crown and get him in for a header.
Coming on for Emil Kraft. Oh,
Good.
come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Come on.
There's about 30 seconds left. We're into literally the last seconds of injury time here. Literally few seconds. I don't think Jamal Lascelles is going to come on. It's full time. We'll take that. Great point. Great point for Newcastle.
I'll take the point. Take the point.
Really good points. Really, really good point.
We need Bruno on longer.
Against the top four
That's
side.
That's a really good point. Really, really good point.
We want a point from a losing position.
Yeah, really good
Very
point.
valuable. Yeah.
I think on balance, I think we deserved a point. I don't think second half we did a great deal going forward, but on the balance of play, it's a good point in Newcastle. And it's another point, I think that we're on the same point as Everton now. So, all good. All good.
Yeah.
Yep, that's us equal on points with Everton.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Now, if we are to win against Brentford, we go 13th.
On the balance of play, though, I think a point's a fair result. And the thing is, as well, Norwich, Watford, and Burnley, unless one of them win, it doesn't really make a difference because it's either an extra point or a point more, or we're exactly the same. So it's another game ticked off. And I think we haven't lost in 6 now, which is really good.
We haven't lost in 2022.
Yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. It's a big point for Newcastle. Big point.
Yeah.
Not a good point for West Ham. They played 26 games, 42 points, just a point behind Man United, who have played a game less. Arsenal are 3 points behind West Ham and we've got 4 games in hand. Not great. But Newcastle still 17, just on goal difference now. A point off Leeds, 2 off Brentford with a game in hand, 4 off Crystal Palace, and 5 off Leicester and Villa. I'm happy with that.
I am too.
I'm going to head off, boys, okay? Because I've got to go work.
Take care, Johnny. Nice doing this with you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Steve, could you take me off the stream, mate, so I don't get rid of anything?
Of course.
Cheers, lads.
See you, Johnny. Peace.
See you, mate.
All right.
Well.
So read some comments off. Burn is the difference in defense. To be fair, yeah, I thought he had a good game.
Got booked last second.
Yeah, but he if we had Lascelles or Clark in there, I think it could have been a different result.
Yeah,
we put out the best team that we could have. I think besides Guimaraes, I think Bruno should have played next game, probably for Shelby. I'd argue, but. Good result. I'm happy with.
Probably Will can score a masterclass.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of good things to take away from this game. Willock scoring a goal, that's going to help his confidence out. Jared in the Gray, 1-1. I'll take that. West Ham have been brilliant this season. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A good result considering the injuries on our side. Absolutely. Andrew Bell, Steve Ladd, Burns the boy out. Damn Burn.
Everyone's bullying us because Alan's away. And no.
Yeah. No Alan Saint-Maximin and no Wilson, and we managed to get a point at a top 4 contender.
It would have been absolute scenes if it was a win.
Yeah. If we play like that against Brentford, we will pick up all 3. Agreed.
We have Brighton after Brentford, so
yeah,
and then we're on our way to Stamford Bridge.
Absolutely. And guys, make sure to we've got the fan reaction show pretty much right now, and we'll do some score on the players too. Yeah. So, but first we'll have a message from our sponsor. We are sponsored by One Football.
Sam, what are you doing?
I'm just checking through all my football apps just to get some of the latest news.
Well, you don't need to. You need the One Football app. The One Football app sponsors Newcastle Fans TV, and it has all of the latest breaking news, putting loads of articles together. Even Steve Bruce is on there when he's been announced as West Brom manager recently. It's all up to date. The best thing about the app, it pings when there's breaking news. You need it, Sam. Get downloading the One Football app. The link is in the description for that.
I'm downloading it now.
Give me a sec there.
That was our sponsor, One Football. So again, guys, we're gonna do scoring the players. I put the link in the comments. I'll do it again just in case anyone wants to come on and score the players with me and Kieran. If Kieran's planning on staying, so definitely join. Yeah, we'll start that very shortly. I just got to make the thumbnails for it and all that, or the banners. We'll read some comments. Great game. Share the points. Yep. 100%. If ASM, Trips, and Wilson are playing, we would have smoked them. Definitely. We honestly could have.
All right, I'm back.
What's going on? All the bottom 3 have tough ones today, so today we could see them stay down.
Yeah.
Can't believe how poor West Ham were. I wasn't impressed by them. And that's the thing with West Ham, is that I think they kind of struggle as a favorite on some occasions, at least in the Prem. Europa League's a different story, But Kidderminster played them very tough in the FA Cup. Dinamo Zagreb won at home or won away to the London Stadium. So sometimes West Ham do drop silly points to teams that they, on paper, obviously are much better than. But if we had Maxi and Trips, we would have smashed them, possibly. Yeah. Unfortunate we didn't win, but I'll take a point from West Ham. Yeah, same here. Tony T, the Revenge of the Crumpet Men. We know when we play Everton and Southampton now. Yeah, schedule got released for that. We got Paul on. What's going on?
All right, Paul.
Hey, Steve.
Dark by design, we should beat Brentford based off that performance. Yeah. West Ham squad depth is not good enough. They have a few positions where they look okay, but yeah, overall not the greatest squad. Bruno not starting is just a political thing. They don't want to risk him having a bad game. Possibly. Eddie Howe needs manager of the month. He's got 10 points in 4 games. That's incredible. We got written off at Christmas. Fair point. So we'll transition into scoring the players. I'll start off.
Guys.
Yeah. I'll start off with Martin Dubravka. I'm going to give Dubravka a 7 out of 10. The goal he conceded was not his fault at all. It was horrible defending. It was really just, completely no marking on Craig Dawson. And he made a good save, and he didn't really have too much else to do with it. Commanded his box well. Distribution was all right. So I would say I give Dubravka a 7 out of 10. And we'll add James also. What's going on, James?
Hey guys,
I'm doing good. What do you think of so Dubravka 7 out of 10? What do you guys think of that?
Didn't have much to do, really.
Yeah, Dubravka 7 out of 10. Let's see who we got next. We'll start at the right, and we'll go with Emil Kraft. That is for Kieran. What are you gonna score?
Could have done better.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 6.
6. Okay. 6 out of 10, I think, is pretty fair.
A lot of wayward crosses today, weren't there?
My dad's just told me, by the way, that Dawson made a complaint to the referee at half-time because apparently every time West Ham had a shot, Chris Wood was just saying, meow.
He didn't really stake his claim for that position, did he?
Yeah. I mean, we do miss Trippier, obviously, but Kraft did okay. He didn't cost us any points, I don't think, or cost us a win necessarily, because the marking on the goal was Jacob Murphy's, you could argue. So I think a 6 out of 10 is about right for Emil Kraft. His crossing, there was like 1 or 2 good balls, but that no one really got on the end of. So we'll see. We'll see what other people say. Jason Scott, Kraft, shite 5, 4.
I wouldn't have him in next week. I don't want him in.
I don't want him in either. Me either.
He's a liability. He's our biggest. Like I said in the Discord, like he needs to go off because he's going to be the reason we lose the match. He's just. I don't think any of us have really liked him since he joined. Really, he's just never really like. The managers have given him opportunities, but he's just never taken it. He's just that one time he played good in centre back. That was it. But
yeah, I think that's probably his ceiling, though, right? I don't know if he's got too much more. I think like what we signed is what we've got, and we the price we paid for him is probably like fair enough for the quality he is. Like it just needs upgrading, doesn't it? So like without Trippier, it just seems like a massive loss in that position.
Yeah, exactly. Wibbly wobbly Harley boy crafted okay considering he hasn't played much. What's going on, Andy? By the way,
you all right, lads?
I'm all right. Callum Atkinson, Kraft is a championship player at best. Probably he's good for Sweden when he plays international, but the international game and Premier League are very, very different beasts entirely. So that's Emil Kraft. Yeah, about a 6 or a 5, I would score him. But next up, Paul, you've got Fabian Schär. What are you going to get?
Probably 7. He played out well from the back, drove forward a fair bit, which was good.
Yeah.
Pretty good defensive effort. Burn was way better, but I think Burn will get higher marks than Schär, but I don't know. He was good. He was decent.
Yeah, I don't think there was a moment where Schär really scared me, like, oh, shit, like, you know, they might score here. We kept them quiet. You kept their danger men quiet. Jared Bowen, no goals, no assists. You know, that's impressive in itself, considering on the form he's been the past few games.
It might have been a different score if West Ham actually played today. I don't think they played well at all.
I thought Declan Rice he just looked off completely.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a shit run at the minute. Maybe all the games that they're playing, like they're playing a lot of football, so maybe they're fatigued or something. But they just didn't get out in the whole first half. Like we dominated them. Absolutely dominated them. The first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it was unreal.
Yeah. And
we should have really gone for the throat, but Newcastle standard.
Yeah.
So Andy, 7, mate.
Yeah. Andy, what'd you think of Fabian Schär?
I thought he brought out the ball from back really well. At times he did take a bit of a risk. Like I totally agree with you, Steve. He does tend to take liberties at times, but it's nice to see a centre half coming out with the ball. I'm just going to add, I might have to go on at any point because the bench just woke up. So if I go, very sorry, but yeah, coming out with the ball, I think he's fantastic. He's a little bit ambitious at times, like when he tried to take a shot from like. I think he must have thought, well, I've scored at Burnley before from this angle, so I'm going to have a go.
Yeah.
But,
the wonder goal.
Defensively, though, I think Mikel Antonio is a unit, and he dealt with him quite well at times. There was other times where he did get the better of him, but them two at the back changed the side for me, Burn and Shaw.
I think Shah plays better with a leader alongside him as well, doesn't he? We've always said that if Shah's going to play in a two, or two centre backs instead of three, then he needs to play alongside people like Burn that are going to be like Trippier, that are going to be like leaders alongside him and like show him where to stand and like keep all the line together. He's not going to look across the line and, for example, tell Emil Kraft to keep up with the line, is he? He's gonna let him walk astray. So it's all that sort of like leadership qualities I don't really see from Fabian Schär on a game-to-game management basis.
Yeah.
I really don't see Lascelles getting in that easy, mate. Like,
I don't either. I think Dan Burn and Schär are two best center backs.
Eddie Howe's got a tough decision to make, which he said all the time. Like, he loves making those decisions. But Burn, like, honestly, I didn't think he was going to have this much of an impact on our squad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I heard, he's doing all right, but fuck, he's been unreal.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Better give Andy Burn, mate, because he might have to shoot.
Yeah, Andy, you actually get Dan Burn. What do you score, Dan Burn?
8.5.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, headed everything out, organised the back four. Had a couple of moments where we were passing it back and forward, him and Shaw, and he had a couple of moments where he probably invited a little bit more pressure than you'd want, but you can't fault the kid. He blocked Bowen a few times when he got in behind. Mate, and when you look at it, you think we'd spend 40 million on him. He's been fantastic for me, and it's obviously I'm going to be biased, but yeah, I think it's been fantastic.
Right. No,
and he's vocal as well. You're not just getting that vocal ability from the Dubravka, you're getting it from Dan Burn, and you're now getting it from the Ben as well. So,
sorry to cut in again, but two things I loved about his game tonight: when he was screaming at the players, like getting really up him, and when he fucking smashed, what's his name? He smashed
it again.
Yeah, that was good. I love that. Yeah. That's the Geordie in him, eh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, I'm gonna bounce.
Peace out, Kieran. Take care.
Peace out.
Nice
It was a
having you
good
on.
game today. Good game today. I'll see you later.
See you, mate.
See you, Kieran.
Bye.
Yeah, I think Dan Burn, he's playing for the shirt and he's doing a great job. He really is, man. He has a presence about him. Doesn't panic, doesn't make any rash choices, just does the basics really, really well. Yeah, I thought he was tremendous. 8.5 definitely deserved for Dan Burn.
I just wish.
I think I've got to take half off because me biased. I would have given him a 9, but
that's all right.
I don't want to be called biased. So
he was very good. He was very.
I'm going to get away because you're going to just get screaming off the little end, as you can probably hear. But get in, lads. Point away from home. Take care, everybody.
Andy.
Take care, Andy.
See ya.
See you later.
I'll give you James. I'll give you Matt Target.
Yeah, I think he did well today. I'm going to score him an 8. I think Dan Burn just nudged him today in terms of a performance. But what a world of difference he makes down in that left back spot now. Great, good, solid defender when we need him to be.
Can get a good ball into the box occasionally too.
Yeah. His defensive qualities kind of remind me a little bit of when Matt Ritchie came into that role and started playing really well at left back at a certain stage. It's very tenacious down that left side. And, goes in with a lot of Dummett-esque as well, where he goes into for a lot of sliding tackles, wins the ball more often than not. There was a couple of times where the midfield were caught out of position. He intercepted the ball in the middle of the park, won the ball back on the left-hand side to relieve the pressure from the back four. So, can whip in a decent ball when called upon going forward. So I think he did really well today.
Absolutely.
Did his job.
Target at 8. Jason Scott, fitness over 90. We look much improved week after week. That's true. We can cope. We don't give up those late goals. And it's good to see that we can get results a lot of different ways. It doesn't just have to be one way that we get wins, but then if another situation arises, we crumble. So I'm liking the fitness a lot. It's definitely improving under Eddie Howe. So
I think I got. Who do I have next? Ooh, I get Joe Willock. I'm gonna give him 8.5 out of 10. Scored a goal, good finish. I think he's made himself busy. He looks like the player that we bought. I think he's been very good. I thought he was very good today, to be honest.
Only 8.5, mate.
I would say 8.5. Yeah.
Away from home, that performance.
8.5. I would say.
Yeah,
8.
I agree with Steve. Yeah. I think he progressed the ball really well today. Excellent at progressing the ball forwards.
What would you give him?
I'd probably give him a 9. I think he was absolutely brilliant today. He started. He didn't start like the last 2 matches. How like he progressed into the game. He just started all out, and he was just our most dangerous, I reckon, today on the pitch. And he scored the goal, which you get the point instantly, 2 points, whatever. But he just a lot of grafting. I think I'd give him a 9, but that's just me. I don't know. What do you reckon in the comments, lads and lasses?
Dipped off second half, I think, just for me. So
game management, I guess, trying to see out the win. Sorry, the draw.
Yeah. No. I agree. Still a great performance.
Callum Willock has been spurred on by Bruno giving him competition, and that's a good sign. That's that's a really good sign that like Bruno is if Willock doesn't play well, Eddie Howe's got options, a very quality option in Guimarães on the bench. So I think that's a good thing for his mentality. That like if you ain't good enough, man, you're gonna sit your ass on the bench, and we've got a better player coming in to give him a shot. So I think that's really good. Made Declan Rice and Souček quiet. Yeah. Again, I agree with Paul. I think West Ham were pretty poor today, to be fair. But yeah, 8.5, I would say, and then let's see. Where the hell is Shelby? Shelby. Paul, I'll give you Shelby. What are you scoring him?
Probably 8. Probably 8. Yeah. I think our midfield was really good tonight. All 3 of the boys. I know a lot of fans, even myself, like I want to see Bruno play, but you can't really give him a shot at the moment with how those 3 are working so well together. Shelby was awesome. I can't believe like all of us were the same, like under Bruce and that. He was just wasn't the same player as now under Howe. Like the fitness, the balls that he was putting through, the tackles. He was great again. Like I just want it to keep going. And what one of the fans in the chat said, everyone's fighting for positions. We haven't had that for so long. Like everyone's fighting for this spot. Howe's going to reward the boys when they play well. So Shelby's just one of those guys that's so key for us. Those balls that he puts through, because our fullbacks are advancing, not like Bruce, how we're always in our own half, not getting anything. He's just awesome for us. He's back to when he first signed with the club, how good, and everyone loved him, and he was putting through those magical balls. Like really good at performance at 8.
I couldn't agree more, to be honest. I thought John he was good at setting the tempo of the game, and he was part of that he kept Rice quiet and off the ball. Thought he was good in possession. Picked out some nice passes. I would agree, Nate. What do you think, James?
Yeah, I think he went a bit under the radar today, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think, he just did his job quietly and got on with it. He wasn't the star of that midfield today, but he didn't put a foot wrong, really. I think he played well, did his job defensively. Always started to run around a lot under Howe now, isn't he? So we're going to get a work ethic out of him. So, we just need I think his decision making at times can be a little bit better in terms of when to pick that pass.
Right.
We know he's got in his locker to play that good pass.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, I mean, I'm not going to fault him for this because when we struggle, he is the person who's always trying to break the lines with passing forward rather than passing sideways. And
right.
I want him to continue that, whether he hits it all the time. But I think his decision making with that could just be a little bit better in terms of like who to pass forward to, when to pass forward, like when, and you know, and so. But yeah, really happy with Shelby since his performances under Howe, and today was no exception.
Right. Shelby 8, I'm proud of how he's improving under a manager like Howe. I actually had my doubts about him, I got to admit, but he's been playing great, and he seems to have got the mental aspect down now. Good comment from Vincent, yeah. Jason Scott, West Ham looked average as we schooled them, 100%. Fraser ran his arse off 8.5. I get Joe Linton, it looks like. Joe Linton, I would say, again, another very good game.
I would probably say 8.5 for Joe. I'd say 8.5 for Joe. Again, looked like the midfield, looked like a player that we got for 40 mil. Thought he made himself, work rate was great, and he had some good touches in his area to get out. Just nice, simple stuff. Even had a chance to score, but it was a good Łukasz Fabianski save in like the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game, if I remember correctly. The decision making in the final third has been kind of a struggle for Joe Linton a little bit. So I think definitely an 8.5 is deserved for Joe Linton. What do you guys think?
Yeah, spot on. The way that he drives with the ball, the way that he just wins the ball, the way his work, like it's just really. I'm so happy with him. Like
me too.
Everyone was the same again. Like Joe. Everyone was like, fucking hell, like, why does this always happen? But honestly, man, like, I did not see it, but how has he become, like, one of our best centre mids in the club? Like,
I know, right? He's one of the first names on the team sheet.
Yeah. For me, yeah, honestly, like, when ASM wasn't on today, I was like, fuck, like, but I'm like, fuck, thank God that is 3 in the midfield, because honestly, they're the ones that are winning the games for us and getting the results. Like 5 unbeaten now, 6 unbeaten now.
Yeah.
So, like, Joe's been really a big piece of that for us. So,
yeah.
And I love it because he loves the club.
He does.
And everyone's behind him now. And you know what? Like, good on him. He deserves it.
I know, right?
He's honestly my favourite player in our squad. And
at the moment, yeah. Like, even like as good as ASM is, like I love Joe. Like all the Brazilian folks, obviously Bruno, but there's Joe. Did you see that lad with the fucking Joe shirt on the chat? Oh, fuck, what a legend. If he's in the chat, you're a fucking legend. That was the best shirt sent me. Or where'd you he probably made it, but honestly, he's good.
Yeah, agreed. Let's see, James Hogan. We had a lot of possession and probably deserved to win the game. Definitely deserved a point, and you could possibly argue that maybe we deserved to win the game, but we just got to get those goals. Do you think we'll see Joe Linton play for Brazil if he continues? I think that's a possibility, to be honest.
He's only young. How old is he? 22, 23?
He's 25.
Oh, he's 25.
25, yeah. Yeah, Joe Willock, maybe you're thinking the other Joe. He's only 23, 22. So.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But, that Brazil midfield is quite stacked, isn't it? So
yeah.
Even Bruno doesn't start all the time for him. So, that's another challenge for him, isn't it? But, if he continues playing this way, there's no reason why he can't be involved in that squad.
Absolutely.
honestly, boys, I'll say it, like, how good is it to have people fighting for their positions? Like, Bruno comes on, first touch, that little flick, again, like, we've got a player on our hands. Like,
absolutely,
it's exciting. So,
I think he just needs a few games to play a full 90 minutes and settle in as well. I know, obviously, you know, we've seen a few nice passes from Bruno, but we're not expecting him to come in and set the world on fire. You know, like, give him five games, and then I think we'll see some real quality in him going forward once he gets comfortable in the league.
Right.
But, like, would you risk, like, when do we bring him in? Like, he's our big signing. Yeah. Like, when do we bring him in with these three? Like,
but he's already made an impact from bringing everyone else's level up to here. Because even if he's sitting on the bench, you know, that's for me at the moment, that's fine. Like, he can learn, you know, he can watch a little bit, as Eddie Howe has been saying in the week. Like, it's a good chance for him to educate himself and learn about the Premier League a little bit more. Like, that's not a bad thing. Everyone that plays for Klopp's team has to do that, you know. So it's not a bad thing that he's sitting on the side and bringing everyone else's level, like, up along the way.
Right. Guy Rivali, I think we need to give credit to the Newcastle system, basically Eddie Howe too, disrupting opponents. Is it a coincidence that the opposition looked very average over the past 3 games? I don't think it's a coincidence at all.
That's a really good comment, because, like, Leeds, Everton, like, I know these are clubs that are down around us, but
not West Ham. West Ham definitely are.
Exactly, mate. Like, and like, on their day, both of those clubs, Leeds and Everton, can hurt anyone. Like, they've got talent in their squads, and even today again, like, that is a perfect comment. Like, are we frustrating them to play shit? Are we really, really, like, thinking, are we in a relegation battle anymore? Like,
you make it hell on earth. Newcastle, what we're doing is we're making it hell on earth to play against us.
Well, especially at SJP, like, at home, it's going to be so hard for anyone. Like, obviously, like Liverpool and City and that, whatever. But anyone else, that fortress that we're making at the moment at home is reason enough that we're good now.
Yeah,
and we've got an exciting future.
100%. I take it game by game, to be fair, with this whole thing. But
you're taking Eddie's words, mate.
Yeah. Next week, big test of how far we come in a short time. Absolutely. See
Brentford away, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 o'clock kickoff in the UK, 10 a.m. here in the States, and probably 3 a.m. for you in Australia, Paul, or 2?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tonight was a good one. It was only 11:30, so it was really good.
Yeah. See, the clown Paul Merson said Newcastle had no chance to win with that Trippier and ASM. Fucking dickhead Paul Merson.
I would have bit my arm off for a draw today. Like, and we got it, so.
Exactly. Paul, I'll give you Ryan Fraser.
Another one that's becoming a favorite of mine. I love the way that he just runs and puts in those balls. And, you know, he wasn't as good today, but still, you go to London and you go to that stadium with those fans, and you put out a performance like that. I'd probably say 7.5.
7.5, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement. I've been happy with Ryan Fraser. Definitely got tenacity and the work rate. Tries to be direct at times. Can put a good ball in. I thought he was pretty good today, to be honest. Definitely made life difficult for Cresswell. So I would agree about a 7.5.
Plays on the last shoulder as well, didn't he? A lot today. Which he always does. Plays on the last shoulder a lot.
Yeah.
So with Wood being a bit less mobile, as a striker.
Yeah.
Then Fraser's always the one breaking the lines, running in behind, because without that, we haven't really got someone to stretch their defence at times. Right. So, you know, I think he does that very well for us.
I just sort of wanted him to be a bit more creative and in the final third. Like
Create
maybe
some more space for himself.
Yeah, and like what the boys were doing, like I just really wanted him to maybe have a couple more shots or you know, like threatened like Jacob Murphy did, but yeah.
I think as well the fact that he's like, I always just thought that he would be plagued with injuries after the first few months of him being on Tyneside. I thought that we wouldn't see the best out of Ryan Fraser, but for him to get over those injuries, and it looks like he's got a run of games under his belt now, that's like really encouraging for us going forwards, because it hasn't been a waste of a transfer essentially because of the last three performances he's putting in, because of him getting a few 90 minutes under his belt now. So
I think the training as well with Eddie, like it's improved him. With Bruce, who knows what was fucking going on at training, but like, they're always on holiday. They'll probably train him once a fucking week. Like, But with Eddie now that he's got the team just looks so fit. What you were saying before, Steve. Like we're 90 minutes. We're not huffing and puffing. We're not losing stupid goals in the last couple of minutes. Like we're not scoring first and then fucking conceding like straight away. Like it's just totally different.
Right.
Completely, man. We're looking more and more match fit, which is, we've got to be at that standard if we want to avoid relegation. So, yeah. James, I'll give you Chris Wood.
Yeah, I think he played well today. I think obviously didn't get his goal. We're still waiting for that day to come. But, I think sometimes what gets underestimated with how Chris Wood plays, I think, for us is there is a desire to press from the front, where we haven't seen that over the years with previous strikers. Wilson is the exception to that, but he still at the very end of the game, I saw him, at the halfway line, pressing with the centre backs, and he always wins a lot of balls in the air, doesn't he, and flicks them on. I think with the ball at his feet, he always doesn't stifle play like some strikers can do sometimes. Always knocks it on and plays well. So, I would like to see more balls come into him for chances in the box, because today there weren't a lot of chances for him. I don't think we can fault the way he played today, because he didn't really get that many opportunities to put his head on something or to, get the ball in the 6-yard box or in around the 18-yard box. So, from what he had to do today, I was quite impressed with him.
Do you reckon he keeps his position when Wilson's fit again?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
But, you either play them both together, which I don't really think is the answer, because I prefer our wide men in that system. I don't think we should disrupt the system. So I would go with Wilson. But obviously, there's nothing to say that Wilson will come back and be fit. So, there's every chance that he's going to be. Again, it's competition for places. We have it in the midfield. Why can't we have it up front for the strikers as well? So,
and if the game isn't going to plan and we need a different style, you bring him on. It's awesome just to have that option. We haven't had that option. We've had just Gale on the bench, and when he comes on,
you need to have competition. You need to have competition around in the squad, because it helps the players perform. And with a midfield at the minute, you cannot drop that midfield.
Yeah,
because they're doing so well, and it's a shame that Bruno G isn't getting in the starting lineup, but the midfield are performing. So we need to now say, well, probably give Shelby a rest. I probably would give Shelby a rest, because he was tiring near the end. Why you took Willock off for Bruno G? Why didn't you take Joe Linton off? He had cramp.
He wanted the draw. Eddie wanted the draw, I reckon.
Yeah, but if you go for the win,
he was looking to bring Lascelles on too. I know they're fucking pricks as well for keep playing like when our man was down, like assholes.
The ref should have stopped it. I know he's off the pitch, but he's not receiving medical treatment. At least blow it, get the medical team to go over to him.
Well, the medical team can go over, can't they? Because he's off the pitch. They don't have to wait.
Yeah, but
anyway, Stevie, I'm off, man. I'm fucking tired, so I'll
take care, Paul.
Thanks, lads.
Nice talking to you, man.
Take care, too, bro. See you, boys. Take it easy.
You too.
Steve, I'm going to go with 7, by the way. So.
That's all right. Phil McCracken, J9 to striker and Bruno commit. No. Joe Linton, you got to stay in midfield. No.
Yeah,
I would say
keep Joe Linton in midfield. He's not a striker. We're seeing from his shot in the first half. He's not a striker. Straight over the ball.
Exactly. No, I would say I would much rather 100% would rather put Willock in midfield to Willock as a striker compared to Joe Linton. We've tried Joe Linton as a striker, as a forward. He's not the same player.
No, he's not a striker.
If it ain't broke, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because you've got a team there who are working for each other. They're not individuals. They're working for each other. Every time we get the ball, you can see players are just running to get the ball, get forward and get the ball. You didn't see that under Bruce. You've seen players just walking. Players just didn't even care, and now they do because Eddie Howe's implemented a formation that the players can play at, and they can get the ball in the box and they can score goals. And yeah, we didn't have maximum, but we got a point against West Ham, and they're 5th in the league.
I know it's a good.
It tells you what could happen next season.
Yeah,
with a few more players, it just tells you we could be 5th in the league next season.
I think, who knows? I'm taking it game by game. But I don't blame people for getting very, very optimistic, and we should be very optimistic about our future. But yeah, I'll just take it day by day. And
but Murphy needs to go in the summer. Not good enough.
Yeah. Calvin became a YouTube member. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate that. Well, I'll have you score. Nathan, I'll have you score Jacob Murphy then. Give me your insight on him.
Jacob Murphy, I'll give him a 4.
Oh.
Did all right.
I would say more of a 6, but okay.
Yeah, did all right, but his crossing of the ball was awful. We didn't really have a threat there. If we had maximum, it might have been a different story.
It's big boots to fill, innit? You can't compare Jacob Murphy to some maximum, sure.
Yeah.
I know you can't, but you just need Jacob Murphy just needs to up his game. He didn't play as well as I thought he could play.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4 is a reasonable.
There's a couple of he got in behind Rice at one point, didn't he? Down that left-hand side.
Yeah.
And I think today as well, when you look over to Jacob Murphy, there were always 2 men on him. He wasn't 1v1 with anyone. There was always 2 or 3 people on Jacob Murphy. Like, he's not going to go and beat 3 men. That's not Jacob Murphy's game, is it?
Yeah.
No.
So I think it was hard for him today. But I still think he did well. I think he still created chances down that.
I still created chances. He still did well, but we need to. That's another where we need to strengthen because when Maximum's hurt, who we relying on? Jacob Murphy.
It's definitely not the same. Yeah,
I can't rely on Jacob Murphy because you know what he can have good games and bad games.
Mm-hmm.
And we were playing him in a right back once upon a time. So
yeah.
And I don't think Miggy's the answer as a winger as well.
No, I think Miggy will go in the summer.
Absolutely. Subs. We have only two. So Miggy. Let's see here. Miggy. James, what do you give Miggy?
How long was he on for? 15 minutes?
Yeah. 20
minutes? I mean, that's long enough to give him a score, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But I didn't notice anything from him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a real shame because I'm a big advocate of Miggy. I love him. I think his work rate is enough to endear himself to me. Where there's sort of, and I want him to do really well. I want him to get the sort of like revival that Joe Linton's had, and maybe he can if he starts more games. But if Murphy's getting a 4, Miggy's got to get a 4 or 5 as well. I'm going to go 4. I think Murphy was better than Miggy today, and so
So would you say, do you have enough to give him an actual score?
Yeah, I'd give him a 4. Yeah.
Miggy? Okay.
Yeah. But the great thing about Miggy is that we know when Fraser came off at the end, it's because he was so knackered, that Miggy is also going to put in that exact same work rate. That's what. There wasn't a
quality is different, but
that's why Eddie Howe brought Miggy on. He looked at Miggy and went, yeah, because
that's why he always brings Miggy on.
And I think he can do well if he gets a run of games. Like giving him 15 minutes, he's not going to get the best out of Miggy. You're going to have to get a few games on the run, aren't you?
Yeah, you're going to have to give him a few 90-minute games, aren't you?
So I don't think it's fair that we judge Miggy under the Eddie Howe era so far, because he hasn't had that chance yet. I mean, he can still offer us a lot going forward, but it's just whether he can get into that. He's not going to play midfield, is he, anymore? He's not like, whereas Steve Bruce sort of played him as a number 8 at times, he's not going to play that position anymore because of how stacked our midfield is. So he's got to break into, I guess, the left. I mean, for Paraguay, he plays on the left, doesn't he? When he plays for them. So I don't understand why he can't be that backup on the left-hand side when Saint-Maximin's injured. You know?
Maybe that would have been the right option, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but, you know, I love him. I just don't think, you know, he didn't produce much today, and I don't know. I don't know what the answer with Miggy is at the moment.
Yeah. Bruno Guimaraes, that's my guy. I just don't think he got enough time to really give him a great score. Not a great score, just a score in general. Just wasn't on the pitch enough. He looked all right again. Didn't really get on the ball too much because it was kind of just back and forth. But you know, you could argue that he should start. But you know, the midfield 3 are, you know, they all got very good scores. They played well. So it is tough because you don't want to like piss off the squad by dropping someone after they've had a good performance against a quality team. But football's ruthless.
I think what Eddie will do on Saturday, I think he'll drop Shelby. I do. I think that's what, because he did say in his press conference, Bruno will play a lot of games. That's what he said. That's what he said, that because he said, yeah, he'll not play this one, but he's playing the next one, and that's what I think he'll do.
Yeah.
Well, that midfield can't keep that intensity going forward. That's the
no.
So
that midfield keeps the intensity going forward, then I'll be wondering why is it not being like that all season?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but exactly. So he's going to have to come in at some point, and that's why I'm not too upset with how things have gone so far, because while we're winning and drawing games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want to keep that midfield, while that midfield are dominating most weeks against any other midfield they come up against. There's no reason to change it, and it will change because you know, injuries. You know, someone will get a bit fatigued. You know, as we've spoken about, that Shelby, you know, lost a little bit of it towards the end of the game, so it's going to get mixed up at some point. So it's just a matter of time before we see Bruno start again.
Right.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him get a full 90, Bruno.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Calvin, or one of our members, lost my patience with Miggy. Unfortunately, sad because I like him. You know, I think he could do the position change like Joe Linton too. I wouldn't. Would you guys rather have Emil Kraft at right back or maybe Miggy?
What, Miggy at right back?
I mean, to be fair, he's got the work rate for it. He chases down guys. There's no doubt about that. I'm not saying it's like,
I don't know if he can defend. We need to work out if he can defend yet.
That's
not
true.
really seen Miggy do that, but it could be an option.
Yeah,
I think Graham's comment is really good. I think he's along the same lines as me, which is he keeps thinking Miggy will come good.
Yeah,
it's so frustrating, and you know, I agree with him on that.
Yeah, no,
I want to believe in the lad, and I want him to. But maybe Newcastle isn't for him. And if it isn't, I'm hoping that he can go on to a club and really set the world
there's talks
on
of
fire.
River Plate. River Plate. There's talks of that. Newcastle just terminating his contract and letting him go. It's a gesture.
Yeah. Larry Strawberry doesn't like my Miggy at right back idea. Shocking. I'm just I'm not saying
it could be better. It is. Anything's better than Kraft.
I think he's the problem is that where we play with wingers now, I don't think Miggy's a winger. I think he's a left midfielder. So I think he's good at running the length of the pitch, doing a bit of defensive work, progressing the ball forwards. But he's not going to be like, he hasn't got like the end product to whip a deadly ball in. He hasn't got that finished. Like he's not a finished article in terms of creating and attacking. So, we have seen that at times. I remember at Wolves in the Cup, I think he hit a great shot into the top corner. Dwight Gale got an assist for it. But I think that if he plays as a number 10, we have seen him do really well there as a number 10 for us in the past. When he's played in that, on the very few occasions he's played in that position, he has done well there. So I think a number 10 is his position. But are we going to play with a number 10 going forward? That is the only question for him. I think his position is a number 10. He just gets put on the wing quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know what the answer for him is.
Yeah. And then we'll grade Eddie Howe. I'll give it to you, Nathan, because you joined a little late. That's fine. What do you give Eddie Howe?
It wasn't a win, so you can't give him a 10.
Obviously, yeah.
So it would have to be an 8. Eddie Howe sums every game. Eddie Howe gets the team out working hard, and an 8's a fair score. It would have been a 9 or a 10 if we win, but a draw, got a point at the London Stadium.
Yeah.
Obviously, to look at what West Ham are in 5th position, that's a massive point for us because that just pulls us another point away from the relegation zone. 5 points clear now. Beat Brentford, and I think we're safe. I do. I think after we beat Brentford, we're safe. I think if that happens, we're safe.
I'm not as confident in a minute. I think,
I think we can make Brentford look average. Yeah. Like our past 3 opponents, we made them look average.
That's a real chance, isn't it?
Well, West Ham didn't look anything like it.
Declan Rice wasn't very good. Soufal didn't get on the ball enough.
I mean, wasn't good enough today.
Yeah.
Antonio wasn't good enough today.
Antonio was invisible pretty much. I mean, Dan Burn dealt with him excellently. So there was a comment earlier about like past 4 games. It's no coincidence that our opponents have looked very average, and we've taken 10 points out of 4. So, I mean, Jesus, it's remarkable what Eddie Howe's doing. He just needed a transfer in or 2, and that's okay. That's okay. That's what it's all about. So,
and not just Eddie Howe, the backroom staff as well. Jason Tyndall, always very vocal on the touchline.
He is.
Everyone else around him.
They're all vocal, which is great to see that the backroom staff are getting involved through the game. It's a change. Yeah, Bruno should start against Brentford.
Yeah. Graham Towler, too early to guarantee safety, but a win against Brentford would be huge. Absolutely.
Yeah. I just don't see Burnley or Norwich getting out of it.
No, I see Burnley. I think Burnley could be safe. I think Watford. I think Watford,
Leeds, and
Everton aren't out of this mess, by the way, either.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Burnley, Watford, and Leeds. I think Burnley might.
I think Burnley will go, but I know Steve said since day one that he thinks Burnley will always, because they always have a habit of crawling it back. I think.
Sean Dyche,
he isn't doing it this season, though, is he?
We've said that before about
Burnley,
though. That's the problem. It's like and to be honest, I've said this before, but like that's what Sean Dyche he feeds to his guys as motivation. Everyone's counting you down and out. Everyone, pundits, the bookies, some of our fans. Let's go prove them wrong. Let's go work our ass off. Starting 11 does their job, and they get they've got points away to Arsenal, point against Man United, and you would have thought those are 2 points that they just won't get.
Well, they were writing us off, weren't they? The pundits are still writing us off.
Exactly.
They'll go down. But really, like, pundits, are you dumb or something? Because I tell you what, we're 6 games unbeaten.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be thinking that under Bruce. You wouldn't be thinking that under the previous.
The problem with Burnley, I think, the problem for us, not a problem for Burnley, is that if they get some confidence, they're really deadly, because they're going to scrap for everything. They're horrible to play against when they've got a bit of confidence, Burnley. So all they need is a couple of unbeaten games. They don't even need wins. I think if they can get 4 or 5 draws, then I think, it's going to be really hard for them to go down. But we'll see how things go.
Yeah,
for us, they said when Eddie Howe came in that it would be a miracle if he kept us up. That's what they were saying when Eddie Howe came in. So, he's done a fantastic job, hasn't he, so far?
100%. Apparently, Chris Wood kept saying meow to Zuma. Extra point for that. Absolute. Hey, mind games.
Yeah, apparently Craig Dawson there, it complained to the referee at half time about it.
I mean, you never know. You never know, man. That could be that. It's all psychological, because sport isn't just about the technical ability, physical ability. It's all in your head. Yeah. It's all in your head. So yeah, but good result, 1-1. We gained a point from a losing position, so that's good, and against the side that's competing for top 4. So, as Kizo says, onward to Brentford. Let's go next Saturday, 10 a.m. U.S. time, 3 p.m. UK time. I'll be here on Newcastle Fans TV. So, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, comment, like, share around. Let's get this, let's keep growing this community. Let's keep growing it. So, thank you guys, and take care.